Oh, fuck. Let me refresh the damn page. Because fucking Twitch.
Yeah, of course.
Not... Worst problem is, I just think like Miles now. Buds.
See, that's the thing. It's catchy.
You're up.
Digging the twist. Pretty tasty, gotta say.
Riding the twist.
Give him the old dick twist.
Excuse me? Almost a spit take.
For me? No.
For you?
No.
No?
I did. What did I spit take on earlier today?
You actually had one?
I had one. I was taking a sip of a cappuccino.
That must have been nice.
It was a cappuccino spit take.
It's a good one. It's not quite as good as, let's say, a French onion soup spit take.
French onion soup.
He only talked about it in one episode in like the first season, and we've still been joking about it
Because it was just perfectly delivered.
There's not many people have like honed in on that either.
No.
No, it's
should be,
us.
though.
Because I went looking for Cisco French onion soup, found like one bad GIF, and that was it.
One bad gif.
GIF. GIF.
I may have to come up with a new one
Yes, if you want to create one.
just
but
for
anyway,
you
Yeah,
specifically.
So we were talking about Saquon going to the
Eagles.
Eagles. Yeah. Excuse me. Getting quite burpy.
Jackie, that was.
I've been speaking a lot of Spanish because of the kids in my class. So when you say it like that in my head, I was like, what the fuck is that supposed to be? And then I realized what you had said. Igles.
So we were talking about Saquon Barkley, and the one guy I was talking to was like, "Oh yeah, I'm a Falcons fan, so I don't care." He's like, "Whatever they do to us, I could care less." Right? He's like, "I just can't be hurt anymore by them because they're so bad." And while we're talking, the one guy looks down at his phone and he goes, "Oh, Kirk Cousins to the Falcons for $180 million, 4 years, $100 million guaranteed." And I just go,
That was the spit take.
That was the spit take with me.
That's I gotta say, it's a solid spit
I was
take.
gonna say, at
It's a
least
good
it was
reason.
something.
That's perfect timing, and again, not like purposely perfect. It
Yeah.
just was.
It was
That's a sweet
wonderful.
spot.
And I just looked at it and was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry."
Oh yeah, here's the mouse. I thought I handed it to you.
Yeah, I was like,
Mommy,
What?
Miles won't come out of my bed.
Then go up to his bed.
Yeah, but he's just gonna.
I know what he's gonna do. I don't care. Guys, get
He said.
button your shirt.
He said head to. He said to head
Stop.
to get you.
think.
I am not getting up. The cat is on me. Listen to me. You will go back to bed. I don't care whose bed you sleep in. Find a way. You'll be asleep. Abby, you have a magic power that I wish I had. You'll close your eyes and be off into the land of nod and dreams in less than a minute. It is a superpower that I can only imagine, okay?
It's a great superpower. I have it too.
Yeah.
Pretty handy.
I really
know.
wish
Daddy
I
also
had
has
it.
it.
I could fall asleep right now. Wow.
Daddy absolutely could. He's done it. My point is, Abby, the minute you fall asleep, you don't even have to think about where your brother is. Because when you're asleep, Abby, your other superpower is that you're impossible to wake up. So go to bed, close your eyes, go to sleep.
My head hurts now.
Same. Good night. I love you. I thought for sure I was gonna be like, oh my god.
I did the lightest I could possibly do.
It was just like the tip
I'm
of
not
a
touching
fingernail.
you.
That was good.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not touching you. Oh!
Save Marie.
I think probably because I said Save, similar to Igle. And then you did the Save Maria joke, huh? Oh, we're the...
Yeah, you guys
You're
are
the worst.
winners. I appreciate every moment of this.
We're all winners!
I know, Winnie. It's okay, hon.
You know where we have to go? Do you remember the controls?
I'm just reorienting.
I'm trying to pull up the manual. If I can remember where I've saved the manual. I need the... Well, I think we need the manual. Unrelated to that.
That's not true. Technically.
Do not think that would have any
Oh,
effect.
I'm sorry. Where do we have to go?
Doesn't matter. We can just constantly click new planets and then reload until we get the right one. We don't need the manual. It'll just be annoying.
Our orders are to proceed to the Adibus system.
Got it. Adibus.
8. So...
Adibus, a small colony planet in the Klingon neutral zone near the Klingon
Hell yeah, we're
border.
finally getting Klingons.
Klingon and Federation ships are allowed in this entry as the Organian Treaty is in effect.
At least it's better than where he wanted to put it.
Yeah, I was just worried about the ice.
No, for sure.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna do it! I knew you were just like, you're gonna commit to the bit and just keep shrinking it.
Wait.
So go-
Hold on.
Raising shields.
Oh, you wanna fight one? Fight a rando? Is that what you're saying?
She can't take it, Captain.
No, I'm just preparing in case.
Oh,
Really?
shield up.
That's
We
not
have
how this
shields up.
works.
Oh yeah, we cursed off the captain's log last time.
Take it, Captain.
Adibus is located in the Klingon
No,
neutral
Winnie. I'll
zone.
push you off.
The Federation won the colonization rights for that planet as per the Organian Peace Treaty.
No.
Both Federation and Klingon ships are allowed there.
Alright, can you...
May I respect?
Isn't it like V or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not even playing and I remember. Alright, so you see that big white go up? Go up. Can you go to the right? Don't click anything. Go to the right. Okay, go left again. It's that big one, yeah.
Why? What's over there?
Not
Yep,
the
your mother.
one. That would be Climac.
Did you, by the way, did he tell you what Erica said to us on the way back from visiting Quinn?
No.
So she calls us as we're on the road, as if that was safe, to talk to us. Like, how was the visit? Then she goes, how was his eye contact? Was his eye contact okay? 'Cause
How
I'm
did you
trying-
leave this out last
I'm
night?
trying to keep him as normal as possible. And I was like, Erica, what are you talking about? He had no problem eating my eyes. I don't know what you're talking about.
Trying to keep him as normal as possible in there.
Yeah, she said that. I'm trying to keep him as
What
normal
does
as
that have to do with-
possible.
What does it do with eye contact?
Well, he seems to have been having some trouble making eye contact recently.
I think it's just with her, and it's
With
probably
her.
because she's saying something that he does not want to hear.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my guess.
Oh, Jesus. You just heading to the bank. You're heading to
was
my
just-
bank.
The way she said it just like threw me for a loop, right? Because she said it like
One Klingon
she said it like she was expecting us to be like, yeah, no, Erica, he would never look us in the eye.
Klingons, a humanoid life form whose home world is
You're
the
out. I'm done.
Klingons'
Nope.
culture is based on the principle of survival
It's-
of the fittest.
even at this point, they knew it was
Violence or
Kronos.
physical force.
Nope, it's Kling.
Principles of honor permeate the culture.
Because
Kling from Klingon.
91. The
Actions.
Nope.
undiscovered country's 91. It's Kronos.
Negotiations over planets in the disputed area have been slowly advancing, hindered by recent Klingon technological exchanges with the Romulans.
You want to hail them?
Kling, said to be the core world of the Klingon Empire, location unknown to the Federation.
Also bullshit.
Klingons, a humanoid life form. Kling, said to be the core world of the
Ling,
Is it
what your
Kronos
kids
like
do when you want
this,
them to
or
stop.
Kronos
Yeah,
like-
QO
Oh.
apostrophe NOS. QO apostrophe and a apostrophe.
Apostrophe.
That's a hyphen. Thank you. My God.
Kudos.
3 times. 3 times.
Kronos.
Legitimately,
Kronos.
that was one of the most stubborn things I've ever seen Alex do. Where he couldn't even deal with putting it in a goddamn apostrophe.
Kronos. Yeah.
Aspirin?
Aspirin.
You didn't even spell that right.
I know.
I'm surprised you didn't say SASS. hyphen print.
Ass print.
The Klingon commander is hailing.
Yeah, you missed my joke, Al. When he was saying Kling, I was like, Kling, what your kids doing? You want them to stop?
I am Captain Kla.
What are you doing here? And I am Captain Kirk. Greetings.
That's not bad. I like
I
2.
take it that this is not your vessel.
Uh,
What are you doing here?
Two,
And I am
two.
Captain Kirk.
I appreciate your courtesy, Captain. I wish to inform you that we mean the colonists no harm. You have my word that I intend to take no action against them. As you know, this is neutral space. I have as much right to be here as you. If you do not question this right, I believe that we are capable of bridging any misunderstandings that might arise in this delicate situation. I have always admired the Federation's diplomatic abilities.
Diplomatic
I believe we
ability.
both have more
Has been
Diplomatic
revoked.
immunities.
minds. Until later, Captain.
Well, it never rains, but pours. Mr. Sulu, take us into a parallel course with the alien ship.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Nope, I want to. Fine.
If Miles was here, it would be, well, it never rains. But pours.
Jackie, don't start.
Land ho!
What's the butt for?
Emphasis. Here's the thing. Emphasis on syllables can change everything.
Malfunctions.
Land!
Fascinating. Some anomalous readings.
Well, now you just sound like you're yelling at her.
That would indicate.
Where I'm saying land ho, I'm like emphasizing.
Stop flying.
That's what.
Phenomenon.
Land ho!
I have found it
Get your ass out of the air!
suitable for transport.
This is all bad.
Oh god.
Shields are up. Target analysis.
Jackie,
I actually would have caught it. Yeah, I would have tried.
I don't want to do it.
Oh, so the kid that's going to the
Response from the
special
Rehabs?
needs
Oh.
In my class, what I was telling you about, the one that didn't get the help, but he's finally in the class that he needs to be in. And apparently they had a good day today. Like there was no tears or anything, which is phenomenal.
Yeah.
But the mom came by today to say thank you, and she actually gave us gifts. Like she gave me a little gift bag and everything.
Oh,
And
excellent.
I know, but I felt bad because she got one for Sam too, so that was good. But Sam's been there for 5 months working with him. I've only been there for 2 months. So for me to get a gift along with Sam, it felt like inappropriate just because like I haven't put in half as much work.
Sensors.
Yeah,
We must first leave orbit.
Winnie, you can sit with me if you don't bite
My
me.
meal.
You know I'm not putting up with it. What was that?
I said I'm excited for my meal, my little thing, my small thing of free white rice.
Yes, I will have your lo mein.
I will have your little man.
Give me the rice back.
I will have some lo mein though, so don't if you find yourself full, just pass it this way.
Oh, Jackie, I'm already full.
All right, if you find yourself
I believe this is where the problem started, Jackie.
if you find yourself unable to consume more,
There you go.
If you find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile,
This is not my pork lo mein.
this is not my beautiful beef.
Let me see that beef.
look at it. Ooh. Oh.
They really are great.
It's like Alex's version of a food burlesque show. Just like slowly pull out the beef.
We're beaming aboard the alien vessel.
Does it make you Randy?
Transport. Spock, come with me. Lieutenant Uhura, if its communication
I feel like we
system is malfunctioning...
We just made a joke about that scene recently, Alan. I can't remember what it was.
Scott, you have the call.
Well, Hora's coming down.
Ooh.
I keep saying, I said it last time we haven't had one with her, so this is good.
Oh god. Is that a toilet? Or a seat?
Or at the toilet, he's shitting right in the lobby.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Look what these people are like.
Where's Nurse Ratchet?
I was gonna say, wait till the guy back there.
Staring at the surface of the table in front of him, blinking from time to time. His complexion is sallow and he seems tired. He never looks up, but occasionally flicks away a speck of dust from the otherwise spotless table.
Alright, what about Rocky Pooper over there?
Renegade watches everything, eyes
What
shining.
about who?
His
Renegade!
legs are pulled up off the floor and he hugs his knees. An enormous grin never leaves his face.
Right.
A set of books. A potted plant. A potted plant.
That box
A
goes with the potted
comfortable
plant?
looking room suited for small gatherings
What?
of people.
There's a box next to the potted plant that I thought you were trying to click, and it kept saying potted plant.
An ordinary looking table, utterly free of even a trace of dust on its upper surface. A potted plant. A comfortable looking room suited for small. A potted. A comfortable looking. A simple sliding door of reasonable dimensions for a person
Pocket
to
door.
walk through. An ordinary looking table. A sturdy, simple.
I'm sorry, a secret sliding door?
Captain, this place gives me the willies. I feel like I'm on a yellow alert without knowing why.
I should use that kind of phrasing in my everyday life.
I feel like I'm
Come on,
on
yellow
alert.
alert.
Or it gives me the willies.
The yellow alert button.
Best we endeavor to understand what we see around us in order to make a sense of
Yeah, he already says stuff gives him the willies out, duh.
Captain, individuals on this ship appear to be suffering, perhaps from certain mental disorders. Were I to
What gave it
examine,
away?
I might be able to determine something more.
We have to find a way to help these people.
Meant to scan them.
Say new game. Replace.
Bave?
Captain, that action is irrational.
I bet you even just the act of trying to do that is enough to get you less points.
I doubt it, but if you want to load, that's fine too.
Yeah.
What's that green thing on the chair over there on the right?
I don't care about points. This here?
No.
Down
There.
there? That's a pattern.
A comfortable looking room suited for small gatherings of people.
Nothing to report.
These feel less, they taste less spicy than they usually are.
I don't remember them being spicy.
The beef sticks? They used to put some kind of flavoring on them, but I guess that maybe that's just me. Never mind.
Slightly
This is me.
undernourished, sluggish pulmonary and circulatory conditioning. Doesn't
Jackie's
get nearly
cheeks
enough exercise.
emit a spice.
Brainwave activity uneven.
Thank
I
you.
need a battery of tests to be sure. This is a complete new race after all, but he may be suffering from some blood chemistry imbalances likely to be affecting his mind.
For all we know, this is their normal state.
Probably not.
His mental activity is very high, but doesn't seem pathologic, Jim. Respiratory activity indicates a high degree of anxiety by comparison with others of his race. Now, that much stress is unhealthy if this is a chronic state.
You know, let's scan ourselves.
For comparison, that's not bad.
Some
Yeah.
slight
It
stress,
sounds
but
to me
otherwise
like they've
good
run
health.
into a whole bunch of millennials.
Just wanted to make sure there was nothing floating in the air, you know what I mean?
Yeah?
A shining example of perfect health.
Was that on yourself or on McCoy?
That was Uhura.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing unusual about that.
When he's eyeing it now.
Yeah.
This person seems typical of his race and unremarkable, except for his fixed stare.
Oh my god.
This is their natural state of being.
Construct of manufactured organic and inorganic products.
What?
0.7366
Did I
meters
update the key? Yeah, I did that last week. Shit.
I was there, what are we streaming on?
4.641 meters long. In short, there's nothing special about it.
That's what you think. And they say I'm the crazy one.
Oh, Rabe.
Alright, Broccoli.
Go away. You're breathing on my
No, that's
table.
Barkley.
Broccoli Rave.
I don't see your name
I'm
written on
Captain
this
James T.
table.
Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. What's going on here? Who's in charge?
Nobody's really in charge. Maybe the phase. That's one of the things that makes me so nervous. Nobody's really in charge. I try to take charge of little things like making sure the lights work. I don't like the dark. Are you gonna be in charge now? Maybe you should talk to the phase first.
Oh, God.
No, we are one.
What's the phase? Why don't you just tell me what's going on here? If you need help, the Federation has many resources.
Why don't you just tell me
about
the
this ship?
fuck's going on?
Why are you going to land in a town on Atobus? Why didn't you respond to our hail? The phase? What's the
phase?
We contemplate our phase. Some of our people think they're the ones who keep everything going. Sometimes they tell us things to do. They remind some people when to eat.
They're alien psychiatrists?
Otherwise they'd forget. I don't forget, but that's because I'm smart. If you want to, you can probably talk to the phase in the oratory.
I don't know. This sounds bad.
The builders built the oratory. The room there to the south.
The
they built
builders, the
garden
phase.
north. If you're hungry or if your head ain't feeling right, there's food and such in the hall. Through there, the west door. The
It'll
rest
make your
hall is
head
through
feel
the east door, but you might have to wait
even
for one
worse.
of the beds. The builders
I gotta say,
were so
I hope
wise.
this episode is like Day of the Dove, where the Klingons aren't the bad guys.
You can go anywhere.
You know, Jim, I don't think there's much more he can tell us. I can take a tricorder reading on him if you think.
We already
it's
did that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'll do it again now. Does he stop shaking?
His mental activity is
Same.
very high.
All right. Let's go phase through the door.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh, look at that
Got
old hag.
Medusa hair.
Oh god.
Got scanned.
Captain, we have just been thoroughly and efficiently scanned.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
You
Oh,
haven't
God.
been in to see me before, have you?
I'm Captain James T. Kirk, commanding the USS Enterprise. These others are my crew. Science Officer Spock, Lieutenant Uhura, and Dr. McCoy. Who are you?
We are the Fays. Did not your parents speak of me?
Captain, note that it identifies itself only erratically in the singular I. A blend of voices typifies its communication.
Thanks
Are
for
you
pointing that out
suggesting
again,
it is
Captain
He
Obvious.
said we, not I. So.
Or is the voice
Mhm.
of the
Spock's wrong
science
immediately.
Well, no, because it said,
Harmonic
speak of
chord
me.
voices.
Inconclusive. It may also be that an array of otherwise independent machines have been linked to provide the requisite computing power. Although that is an antique and unsophisticated method of achieving this level of intelligence.
I don't know, this thing's pretty sophisticated, Spock.
The overall level of sophistication and evidence. I suggest we pay close attention to both its actions and its words.
Makes sense.
Phase, why would our parents have spoken of you?
I am here to care for all of you, Kirk. It is easier for me to care for you when you are younger, but sometimes one's parents are forgetful. We understand.
What?
I will care for
We
you
understand.
now. You will feel better after you eat.
Great.
I think it means the
Food-fixating
royal we.
mothering computer.
It
Yeah,
would in fact
sure.
be very much that.
Phase, you're about to land on a planet inhabited by sentients in the middle of a settlement. If you are in control of this vessel, you must stop. You must not land there.
You will feel better after you eat, dear. Run along now. I'm very
Great.
busy.
Oh no.
The tricorder
It's Mother.
informs me
No.
that the Klingon boarding crew has just beamed into the adjacent room, Captain.
Oh boy.
You are Kirk. I am Kla, captain of the Paul-Ya. This is my aide.
These Klingons are so innovative in their introductions.
I'm Captain James T. Kirk, commanding the USS Enterprise.
You can avoid interfering with me or my man as we look around the ship, the same as you. And with the same air of mutual goodwill, we will avoid interfering with your activities. Unless we have cause to think your actions in some way threaten us or the empire we represent.
We do not threaten the Klingon Empire, Captain Klar, nor its legitimate representatives.
Then there will be no difficulties between us, will there? We will leave you to your investigations now and carry on our own. You won't mind if we're in the room, will you?
We'd consider it a mark of our mutual respect, Captain. If you don't get in our way, then we won't get in yours.
Who's the dead lady in the corner?
It's the old hag in the corner.
Everybody's got one.
She's dead.
Yeah.
She's cataleptic. Jim.
Oh. I'm sorry?
Completely submerged
Cataleptic.
within her mind.
Yeah, that's okay.
Withdrawn
I mean
from external
catatonic.
stimuli. If I were to put her arm up in the air,
Cataleptic?
it would stay there until
Yep.
I moved it back down.
She's like Tommy.
Psychological damage or something physical?
That's one of my favorite things about catatonics. It's called waxy limb syndrome, where wherever you move their body, it's just where it stays. And then even if they get tired, they'll slowly start moving it down. It'll be so slow you barely even notice it's happening.
Prone to a nervous breakdown, a weak mind. There are a myriad of childhood developmental blind alleys that might restrict her adult pattern creation representation cap.
Bone, stop. You're starting to sound
Whoa.
like Spock.
You do not have to.
What was that?
Try that again.
She's cataleptic, Jim.
Psychological damage or something physical?
I can't be
Did he
sure.
just like fucking bail out of the read?
That's what it sounded like.
Readings, I would say some psychological shock, ruptured and inherently fragile.
Adult pattern creation representation capabilities below the Abrams-Newman critical horizon.
Prone to a nervous breakdown, a weak mind. There are a myriad of childhood developmental blind alleys that might restrict her adult pattern creation representation cap.
Bone, stop. You're starting
That's
to
100% what happened there.
He had a mini stroke or something.
He started laughing, and they just didn't have a better take, and they were like, "Fuck it."
Well, no, I think it's not about them having a better take. He probably said, "I'm not doing this."
That's weird.
It's very weird.
Especially because
Might
that
just be a
was,
bug, too.
I like how that was the word that he stopped on, was capabilities, as opposed to all the other crap that he had to say.
I'm gonna say it's probably a bug rather than
You think?
yeah.
It sounded like he was chuckling.
This is not a life form, Captain.
Definitely sounded like a
It
laugh.
does register with biomagnetic.
No, it sounded like it was cutting into other audio later in the clip, like there was a corruption.
That could be.
Artificially intelligent construct. I'll eat my hat.
You ever see someone eat a hat?
I have.
In D&D one time.
No, I was thinking more along the lines of your people that he said if they ever do make a remake of Final Fantasy VII, I'll eat my hat, and then they did. He goes, and I will eat my hat in the form of this cake.
It's not the same. That's
It looked shockingly like a hat.
I know. We have the idiot from SNL hosting the Cake or Not show.
Yeah, it's cake. I know it's called Cake or No. It's called Cake or No Cake, but legitimately, all we do is in this
It's
house
definitely not
is
called cake or no cake.
What is it?
It's called Is It Cake?
Don't care. Is cake?
Not cake or no cake.
Cake or no cake?
Hosted by Howie Mandel.
No, it's the guy that has it now on Stupid Survivor.
I'm sorry.
Deal or No Deal?
You mean Survivors? Deal or No Deal Survivor? Or Island or whatever?
Island, yeah.
From what I can
I saw a stupid commercial on YouTube for it, by the way. It was like the woman was at the podium, and she's like, I'm on an island, and she's like ripping into air, like, I don't want to deal with this shit, and blah, blah, blah. And everybody's kind of making this face just like you chose to be here, just like the fucking rest of us.
Yeah. Alex, did you tell Jockey about Cholinsky?
He knows I don't care about Survivor.
Okay.
Willing to experiment with the drugs you carry into
I don't care about Survivor.
Yeah, he'll kill her. Okay.
It was funny though, because even Quinn, who doesn't really like shows like Survivor, Quinn has been reading a lot, which I guess is really all he has to do there. But he's been reading a lot of like Center House Rules and like American dramas and whatnot. He likes those more, the people interactions. And Alex was like, well, do you watch Survivor? He goes, I hate Survivor. I was like, I do too. And he's like, yeah. But as Alex is saying it, I'm like, oh, Alex is making it sound a little interesting. He's like, yeah, I like hearing you talk about it. I don't want to see it. But if there was a show where Alex just describes the whole thing, apparently we'd all be fine with that.
about damaging everything they could reach in here.
All right, let's save it again.
Okay.
Hello there, Kirk. Welcome, all of you. You're not feeling well, are you?
I'm feeling fine. Let's drop the subject.
No.
I want some information from you, FaZe. Why? How are you feeling? Aren't you feeling well? I'm feeling fine. Let's drop the subject.
3.
Why? How are you?
I am fine, Captain Kirk. Is there something that makes you believe that we are not thinking or not feeling well?
No, I don't think that. I just as soon stop talking. You're in charge of a starship that's declaring the intent to land on top of.
No.
No, I don't think that. I just as soon stop talking about it.
I feel like we need a third option there.
You will feel better after you eat, dear.
You get no response.
Nothing to. I would highly recommend.
I would not appreciate that, albeit that it would do no significant harm.
Can you use Spock on it?
I would not. We appreciate your desire to become one with me, but it is impossible. Despite what you may think, this is no short route to Godhead.
Godhead?
Oh boy, here we go.
Are you suggesting I attempt a Vulcan
Oh boy.
I mean,
It does seem an
I mean,
effort in this circumstance.
Godhead's got to be pretty good, right? Like,
Well, we're definitely.
I mean, wait a minute. And what is...
Not only to her, but to you.
There are many ways we can take this
I assure
word.
you, Doctor, I will retain sufficient
I'm
distance
concerned.
to avoid being dragged
Yes, Jackie?
into something from which I cannot.
I'm actually... You know what? I forget. I regret saying anything.
no, I think
As
we
you
should
were.
continue this line now.
As you were.
Jackie, what were you thinking,
I
Jackie?
missed all of that because I'm mind melding.
Puzzle wit.
Al, when you hear the word Godhead, please tell me in your own words what you think it means.
Understand?
Hold on.
I try. I read it all. So many ideas. Always jumbled.
I picture an old man with a long white beard.
Cannot make sense of.
Puzzle it.
Puzzle it wants to know.
No, no.
Slobbing on a knob.
To discover why.
Okay, so that's not far from what I was imagining either,
Okay, good.
which is really upsetting. But like when you say like close to Godhead, all I can think is the greatest blowjob you've ever had.
Oh, I
in your
know.
life.
That's what I was going for,
No, I
Jackie.
know, but the fact that I was picturing in my head like what that would look like was I wanted to know if I was the only one, and Alex.
No, I gotta say, wasn't picturing that.
You weren't picturing God doing it?
Like
I was picturing-
the classic representation of
classic,
God.
classic Christian God.
No, it was not. Hold on, Spock's having an orgasm.
It's the Godhead.
Doctor?
No physical injuries, Captain.
So
Not to him
Tuscan
or to her.
fucked her up.
Scared of me. Scared
I think it's all the computers inside.
for no reason.
I assume.
He thinks
He's not doing the computer, he's doing
Her
Oh.
and the corner.
But
Yes, Woody?
I don't know. I don't understand. Nothing connects to anything else. I want to know it all. Hope then I'll understand.
What's going on here, Kirk?
We are trying to help this woman, Captain Clark. Be quiet, or you'll put her and my science officer both at considerable risk.
He's trying to make a mental slave of the alien, Captain.
Oh my God.
She could tell him the secrets of this ship, of its transit through the Klingon Empire. Stop him.
We'll listen in a moment. I wouldn't have a representative of the Federation damage or rendering assistance.
Puzzlewit remembers. Everything she reads. Subject. Screen laminates. Reflective. Subject to autotrophic bonding with molybdenized nitrous oxides in the presence of cyanodephosphorus.
It said nitrous compounds, not nitrous oxides.
It's also possible the script changed between.
Yeah.
Remember the ship passing through Klingon space, perhaps?
All the paralenses were copied prior to liftoff. No new encryption was permitted. We could only read, not write to them.
That's stellar ejector, Captain. Why would a computer terminal permit read-only interface, I ask you?
The builders didn't trust us. Didn't think we would be capable. We were damaged. Now, the reader is dead.
This whole
Come
thing is
on.
stupid.
Alex, I know
I'm not
you're
gonna
reading
let
it
him
fast.
Yes.
I'm not gonna let him slowly
Slow.
crawl through it.
Read through it.
The library
Calm
is
your tits.
Yeah, seriously.
entirely in her mind. Although
I'm
she
fine with them
has
reading at a normal speed, but if he's gonna read 2 words out of a paragraph every fucking
Alex,
second.
he's acting.
Acting!
Yes, you can have my hands. I do have to pay you for this unholy acting talent.
The loss of everything she has not yet been able to read. She pinned all her hopes on this, and without it, she may lose the will to live.
Do you know everything she knows now?
No, Captain Clark, I do not. This race has very unusual mind patterns, and I am fortunate she was in as passive a state as she is mentally. It is very likely I would have been hurt were she less withdrawn to begin with. Moreover, the knowledge she does possess is a very peculiar admixture, reflecting this society's uneven level of advancement. Archaisms and startling breakthroughs coexist.
So there is much to be learned from this woman, and from this ship.
Knowledge the Federation would gladly share with friends, Captain Clark.
Let nothing happen to this alien woman, Captain. If she should die, I would take it as an indication that you would sooner let her perish than share her special knowledge with the Klingon Empire.
Captain Clark, if I took her aboard the Enterprise, I might be able to help her.
I would have expected such treachery from the likes of you.
I like how the aide doesn't have a name, he's just aide.
Like this.
I thought some of the
Maybe
folks
his name is
aboard
Aide.
this ship were paranoid.
Aide.
Gentlemen,
Aide.
Captain Clark, we don't
Oh,
want
wow.
this woman to die any more than you do. Not because we want to milk her brain dry,
Ew.
but because she's an important being in her own right. Just as important to the universe
You know,
as
get a little
well as your
squeeze.
companion here. Maybe more
The
so.
brainstem.
You can milk it like a cow.
All that can be expected.
That's all I would expect.
Maybe that's how Godhead works.
From the brainstem?
Yeah?
So instead of it being an udder that you go, instead you just gotta like go down it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like any of that.
And I'd like to hear from all of you. What do you think of the phase?
Mad as a hatter, Jim.
No, Doctor. That's what it thinks of us. For what seems to be a sophisticated intelligence,
Why is she
the
facing
phase
away
have
from us?
difficulty accepting that we're not shipboard
know.
personnel.
It wants to show
That's
the
what she's
ass.
They wanted to
shiny
show
ass.
her butt.
Data sufficient to make the distinction.
I have some doubt whether its sensor systems or its analytic constructs of acquired data are functioning properly, Lieutenant. The phase seems convinced it may safely land on Erebus, putting no one at risk. If in the time this ship has been in space it has suffered some mechanical breakdown, or if it were inadequately programmed at the start, then its judgments will be erroneous.
I must also point out that the story holds together poorly. If I read between the lines, the builders had the
Alright,
technology...
now slow down a little, McCoy.
Yeah.
Construct an artificial intelligence to tend to everyone's needs. But they could find no way to deal with what the phase called the damaged. To judge by what I've seen here, their idea of the damaged is all the people genetically at risk for various mental disorders. Now, I'm
Which
not
is all of
sure
us,
I
really.
can warm up to a society that thinks it's
Since
ethical to
2006,
judge
it's
their
all of
fellows
us,
as
really.
damaged and pack them in some
And
big
before?
freeze, and thereby
I
put off the
mean,
necessary
sort of, but if you go by our
research and
parents, no one was
understanding
crazy
which
then.
would create a qualitative improvement in these people's lives.
Which doesn't even answer the question of why are these people awake now?
The ship is about to land. Logical programming would be to awaken those on ship.
Turns out, way back when this was made, this was the first start of Mental Health Matters.
As if it were a generation ship, not a sleeper ship.
Al, do you mind if I have the last leprechaun?
Woke the people too early.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Yet
It actually says on the box,
as
like
promised,
lepra,
and the builders
like
were
leprechaun.
waiting.
I said to Alex, they
What
should
does
have picked a
that
different
say
name
about
because
the
it sounds like
system's
leper.
malfunction?
Oh.
Yeah, leprosy.
Yeah, yeah. And
I'm
not
sorry.
appealing to me.
Is that also mint, Jackie?
Find out what we
And you're going for it?
I
Are
actually,
you okay?
Believe it or not, I'd actually do like a shamrock shake.
Are you okay, Jackie?
Discriminate about damaging
Where is it? Oh no.
Because for someone who always claims to not like peppermint,
It's spearmint.
you seem
it's
to
not,
have
it's not because it's not peppermint. It's spearmint. It is
Shamrock
mint.
Shake is
It's
definitely not spearmint.
Well, it's not peppermint either.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Absolutely, it is.
Well, whatever. Here's the thing. I don't dislike all mint. I don't dislike all mint. I just dislike peppermint.
Right, but that's Jackie. It's 100% peppermint.
Whatever.
A large countertop.
Pardon me while I ice my back.
with what appears to be
Blue from my
mechanised
back.
assistance and a hookup close at hand.
Oh.
A small data terminal
lumbar
seems to
pain
be
came
part
back.
of the design.
You can go to the,
A large
get a new
tower.
mattress.
The
From
ceiling
the,
supports a
it doesn't have like a
complex
weird name or
network of
anything.
pipes and
It's from the lumbar yard.
No, come the fuck
Dare
on.
to look around, Captain. I'm sure you don't mind.
Would it matter?
Do you have to say everything so fucking creepy and antagonistically?
The second, yeah.
That's like walking into a room and instead of talking like you're just like, how would you like it if I just
We need not interfere
come
with
and
one
see
another's
what you're
activities.
doing?
A Klingon officer whose direct and intense expression never wavers. A Klingon crewman wearing a look of disdain and distrust.
So a Klingon.
Can you
got
talk
it.
to them?
Probably.
You know what? Just kill them.
These plants look green and healthy, with strong stems and shiny leaves.
Hydroponics?
I'm down.
The room is filled with the rich scent of growing things. There
Yeah.
is much lush growth, and some which is not thriving as well.
It says much lush, but it sounded like you said mush lush.
Yeah.
Mush. Alright, let's do a couple things
Save
here.
new game. Replace.
First things first.
Jim, have you lost your mind?
Dude, the
This
computer.
is a really bad idea.
Jim, have you lost your mind?
Yes.
About age.
Jim, have you lost
Take
your...
care of me, mother.
I recommend Captain that act.
Have McCoy scan?
There is nothing on the work console. Proceed with your work.
What?
This console is prepared to scan items anytime you are prepared to use it.
What?
No, I don't think that's... No.
Put Captain Clar on the console.
Yeah, get in there, Clark.
Yeah.
No life form registration. Health reading 0. I'm a doctor, not a country boy from Iowa.
Your accent says otherwise.
I'm a doctor, not... I'm just a simple country doctor, not a magician.
Country.
There's some things I just can't fix.
Which country?
I'm just a...
Iowa.
Earth.
Other than Earth.
Oaxaca.
A combination workspace
Oaxaca.
and computer console, Captain, with robotic leads on the visible hookups. The data terminal appears to serve as data storage and analysis of materials put on the countertop. In short, I believe it acts
An
as
analysis
a
of the plan
gardener's
provided by
assistant
Princess Leia.
to anyone working on the plants in this room. I do detect some evidence of malfunction in one of the hookups, but I believe it would take the inestimable skills of someone like Commander Scott to track down the problem, much less repair it.
Are you saying it's broken?
Only a small part seems to be broken, something involving one of the feed lines. The rest of it appears to be in good order.
Interesting. Okay.
Nothing to...
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Nothing unusual about that object.
You didn't do a highlight. Can you get a highlight on any of those plants? Yeah, like that.
Nothing unusual.
Okay, still nothing, but
Nothing unusual.
Why would I want to chit-chat you, you treacherous Federation snake?
God.
My
Not
aide and
really.
I are merely observing both you and conditions on this ship. Should I have an observation to share with you, I will certainly not hesitate to do so.
Well, thank God for that. I was afraid to be shy.
You know what?
are you going back in?
Welcome back.
I want to go for the 7th.
Klingons are gone.
Whoa.
Ah!
Look at the king!
Oh shit, it's the king!
There's the king on the toilet.
Jackie, they can't all be toilets!
They're probably not. But look, there's what's his face from Game of Thrones, the cousin that would beat the bugs with the rock.
Oh god. Oh god, Jackie.
It was a deep gulp, sorry.
It's taking a little time for the Universal Translator to work. Santao's law of planetary motion. All planetary orbits are ellipses, and
Identical to Kepler's or Storax laws, I assume.
I don't see how these can help us, Captain.
You try to pick that up?
No effect.
I don't think you
Can you
clicked
pick
it.
up the pencil? What about the book on the floor there?
Evidently an adult, Jakesy looks a strict
Jakesy!
child.
Wow.
His eyes filling with fearful tears.
My blocks. Don't take nice blocks, please.
Gotta say, I didn't think this is where this chapter was going.
Take these away from him.
Perhaps we could find something he'd take in exchange, Captain.
The adult with a youngster's mind holds his arms out to you.
No, pick him up.
Okay,
He wants uppies.
Give him a hug.
He wants uppies.
Tell Spock to give him a hug.
Yeah, please.
Let me scan his brain.
I believe this person has reached adulthood physically, Jim. But brain activity scans suggest he may have suffered a failure to mature intellectually.
Mature, I hate that word. I hate when people pronounce mature as mature.
Remember, this is a new
Bothers
race,
me.
Captain. While these people are clearly humanoid, I may not have all the answers. This individual is a bit elderly, but not in too bad shape when you take that into account. He seems to be suffering some brain lesions that might be genetically linked. Nerve degeneration in the lower back.
It makes me think that they're enhancing these, or they're
Thinks you peasants should know your
pushing
place
these
and speak
genetic
only
disorders
when
forward.
royalty speaks
Personally,
Maybe, or they. This is like what they got. They just sent them on a ship to get rid of him.
Starship Enterprise, who are you? Jakesy. What can you tell me about this place, Jakesy? Can I play with the blocks, Jakesy? Can you smile for me, Jakesy? Is there something you want, Jakesy?
You try that.
The sweet-faced adult shakes his head no.
I'm Captain James T. Kirk. Jakesy. What can you tell me about this place? Is there something you want? Can you smile for me, Jakesy?
The sweet-faced adult.
uppies. He wants his uppies.
Uppies. Go back.
Oh,
left.
went in a circle,
I think there's
did
a
we?
few items you can pick up there, Alex. Between the cloth and the craps on the bottom right.
Yeah, pick up the
I
book.
don't see how. No. I don't see how.
What about the pen?
I don't see how.
Tried the pen earlier.
Oh.
No, I think you didn't click on. I wasn't sure if you clicked on the pen.
For the Universal Translator to work. The great horned oxen bellowed as the moons eclipsed. The shining willow palms shuddered in the smoke.
You can never really do justice to poetry if you try to translate it literally.
A terrible joke, but I feel like the poem should have been weirder.
Yeah.
But you be not more than a jumped-up merchant. Think you money might buy position? Little man, get away from our royal personage.
Alright, Atrioli. Dick.
That's the best name you could come up with, Atrioli?
I should do a compilation of all the times you hum that specific thing.
No, that was a different one.
More than a first
Da, 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 da. You do that all the time.
That wasn't that song.
of an alien race
Oh, God.
What do you mean that wasn't
That's
that?
not what I was doing.
Then what the hell were you doing?
That was just a random assortment of notes.
I'm
Go to the tape!
No effect.
To the tape! Oh, hi! Hi there!
Oh, she's pregnant!
Ah, these fuckers.
Oh, she's crying now.
Yeah, she's scared of the Klingons.
But she's preggies.
A wan-looking female.
That's what they call it,
stands
Jackie.
dejectedly,
Oh, wait, no,
her
she's not
shoulders
preggies.
slumped. Her whole appearance expresses deep worry and bone-crushing weariness.
So she's not
This room
preggers.
gives
Okay,
the
good.
impression of being two disparate things joined for an obscure reason. There's a space to eat in, and a medical area that doesn't fit with the place
A
to
space
eat
to be
paradigm.
eating.
At least it wouldn't fit together at most places in Federation space. A mechanized food delivery and recycling system not unlike what you see every day aboard the Enterprise. A mechanized... This room gives the... A mechanized... No... The machine whirs. doors, lights blink, and a pre-packaged container of food is deposited on the tray.
She's gonna scarf that shit down. Oh no, she's not. Pick up the food.
I like to scan it first.
It is a little different, Alex. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
But it was clearly in the same vein.
It's it's in the same vein.
Female, just moving into middle age. Their overall level of health is fairly good. Vital signs are down marginally, and mental readings indicate a chemical array typical of severe depression. However, there are high levels of...
My favorite time of ever going to the phone to get a video replay was when Jackie asked the question to herself and then answered the question to herself.
Which question was that?
When we were in Broken Sword and Nija was there and you're like, is that like a kid or just a little short dude?
Nothing unusual about
A
that.
few beats. Oh, I guess he's just a little short dude. And then later, you're like, oh, he is a kid. And Alex was like, yeah. You're like, but you said he was. You said he wasn't.
No, I said. Now I remember.
And Alex is like, no, I didn't. And you're like, Matt, was it you? And I'm like, I don't remember saying
No, I
anything.
remember that now. Yeah, I legitimately thought for sure I heard someone else's voice. I went crazy there for a second. I know.
A metal and plastic construct, slight.
My God, she's just so sad.
The box of prepared food is light and compact.
Hi there, I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise.
I like that.
How are you?
Let's see what the
You
others
feeling
are.
all right, ma'am? Can you tell me what the
You
problem
feeling
is?
all right?
You look so sad. Would it help to tell us why you look so down? Hi there, I'm Captain James T. Kirk.
Yeah,
I'll tell you right
Wars.
now, I legitimately thought one of those was gonna say, "You look sad. Give us a smile, honey."
I feel so badly. I'm a terrible.
So she is
The
pregnant.
woman's eyes brim with tears, and she can't continue
Nope,
the
maybe not.
conversation.
Hi there,
Swear to
I'm
God,
Captain-
she looks
you feeling
pregnant.
all right, ma'am?
I'm a bad mother. I tried to do right, get him what he wants and needs. Just so depressed. Everything died.
Who
What?
died? What died? I'd help if I can.
I did it. I'm a bad person.
What?
Killed all the
Oh.
plants, and now they don't produce anymore. I'm not worthy to have a good son like him.
A mother's job can be difficult. I'm sure you did your best for your son. Would you
That's
care
not
to tell
bad.
me about why do you think you were the one who killed the plants? Have you
I wouldn't
even
start with that.
been on them recently? What if someone showed you that you were wrong? A
Ah,
mother's job can be difficult. I'm sure.
Little Stan Bob.
Stan
Try
Bob?
to feed him right.
Stan Bob?
Give him safe fruit.
Stand Bob
He
me.
really likes fresh fruit. Now he can't have it
Oh my
anymore,
God, look
and
at
it's
this
all my
darling little
fault.
angel.
Ma'am,
Oh,
hold
I'm
on to
gonna
this
name
idea. It
him
may not be your fault.
Stan Bob.
We'll try to help. Your son still loves you just for trying. Of that I'm certain. He wouldn't want you to be so sick. Ma'am, hold on to your
This
son
is a lot
still.
colder than I thought it would be.
It is ice, Jack.
No, it's an ice pack. It's a heat.
Okay.
It's either cold or hot. But I just wasn't expecting it to be quite that cold for quite that long. It's very good.
Just not treated him right.
It's doing its job.
Tried
Put
to
it that
do right,
way.
but everything died, and I can't give him what he wants.
A mother's job can be difficult.
Alex.
Do the other one.
Alex, come
Did
on.
you hurt somebody?
No skipping through the rest of that.
Difficult.
I saw
You
that.
did your best for your
Calm
son.
your tits.
Would you tell me what is it?
How are your tits, Alan?
Little
Excited?
Stan Bob.
Calm them down.
I tried to feed
She
him
already
right.
said this.
Ma'am, hold on to this idea. It may not be your fault at all. We'll try
Miles,
to help. You have my
the
word.
other day, was lifting up his shirt and going, "Mommy, look, my boobs are dancing." And I was like, "You don't have boobs, Miles." "My boobs are dancing."
Oh, buddy.
I believe Dr. McCoy will find this more informative than I. Nevertheless, tricorder readings may enable me to
Okay,
make
okay,
some
just say what you
useful
want.
suggestions.
Okay, we're
So
saying
we already
nothing.
used for the tricorder.
This appears to be a kind of all-purpose first aid station and medical dispensary with computer-aided diagnostics.
It looks like one hell of a gaming chair.
Captain, I'm seeing all these people as being under
I
medication.
don't. It doesn't look like you can, sit up at all.
Unhealthy in one way or another. It really doesn't.
Yeah, I
surprise
mean,
me that
I
they
suppose
associate
maybe it's like the
food with
recliners that have
medicine.
those
Their
like
veins
walls,
probably
like the
always
wing
swimming
back
with
almost.
Some chemical stew. This seems to be a non-emergency medical station, a first aid stop, you might say. Jim, I think if
It's
I check it out with
triage.
my tricorder as a translation
What'd you call it?
device,
It's triage.
I might begin to better understand these people.
These peeps.
this computer gives me some standards against which to correlate data, Jim. These people are humanoid, certainly. But it would be a dangerous mistake to assume specific details of treatment would be the same. I can even use this workspace to concoct medicine if I've got the stuff
Don't
to
just
work
rush through the lines, DeForest.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, you don't want to go slow like Leonard in the previous.
Apparently, because Alex can't stand it.
I don't understand.
It's an inelegant design, but nevertheless a good height for an adult to stand up and eat at.
Why would you want to stand and eat?
Captain, I don't think another...
Well, I mean, if you don't have a chair, Jackie, you're gonna fucking stand and eat.
I'm not. I'm gonna sit on the floor because I don't want to stand and eat. I don't like standing when I'm eating. I feel like that's most people.
I don't know. I can hold something with one hand and eat with the other.
That's not what I'm talking about, but that's.
What are you talking about then, Jackie?
I just don't like standing.
Oh, it's just.
It's just a personal preference. I don't like to stand.
I don't understand. She doesn't look good.
I thought.
You thought what, Jackie?
I thought that was common.
No! No! Oh.
Suppose I could eat something. I think it makes me feel better, even though I'm such a bad
I gotta say, sit by me. Doesn't quite have the same ring.
Oh, did you see the new songs that Abby has to learn for guitar, by the way?
No, I only saw the ones last week.
What is
Twinkle,
It's
Twinkle,
a
Little
Small
Star?
World? Who was it?
Was it Twinkle Twinkle Little Star last week? Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and
A mother's job.
Alex, come on, Alex.
This is stuff we've already read.
Oye Como Va. And now it's
Oye Como Va.
Oye Como Va, yeah. Because it's repetition. It's just repetitive. So
I guess if you're
this
just doing
time
that.
it's a small world, and then now she has to learn
resting.
what was it?
I really don't feel like doing anything.
Old time rock and roll.
So happy to know my boy
Okay.
can have safe food again. It's better for him than what the phase provides, I think. But
Oh
I
yeah,
have
Como Va.
plans. They're dead, and I can't make them.
That's all I
better.
know.
The woman's eyes brim with tears. And
Oh, I'm a terrible mom.
no effect.
You already got that.
Yeah,
Is
right.
your kid
She ate
alive? Is your kid alive?
it. Stand Bob?
Machine whirs.
Is Stan Bob alive?
Can you? We don't know. Can you give that kid to Jakesy?
Good.
That's a good idea.
You will understand my aid checks what you're offering me.
Taste it. Tastes like Cocoa Puffs.
Don't eat that, Captain Claw. Just as I would expect of the Federation scum. They're trying to drug you into insensibility.
What?
He quickly scans the box, then refuses it, his lip curling in disdain.
I do not wish to share food with humans or Vulcans. Especially that food.
Do you have to be that much of a dick about it?
I don't eat vegetables.
As a meal, the food in this little box is a tad high in carbohydrates by human nutritional standards. Still, it would supply about 1/4 to 1/3 of a day's average caloric needs, and includes protein, fats, fiber, bit of spices, and flavorings. There are also drugs in the food, some of which we added, you know. It's quite heavy on the alkaloid.
What do you mean we added?
All of that was different.
Yeah, it was. There was a whole paragraph he didn't say.
Food in this little box is a tad high in
Psychoactive. No
carbohydrates
appear to be
by
common
human
to
nutritional
tranquilize class
standards.
darkness.
Still,
But we didn't add anything, is what I'm.
1/4 to 1/3 of a day's average caloric
That's weird.
needs, and includes protein, fats,
Maybe he went off
fiber,
script.
bit of spices and flavorings. There are also drugs in the food, some of which we added, you know. It's quite heavy on the alkaloid tranquilizers.
So what is he trying to say? That
When did we add tranquilizer?
We didn't add shit to it. Maybe he's just making a statement on the state of processed foods.
I doubt it.
I highly doubt we started adding in alkaloid tranquilizers to processed foods.
Can you use that? You can use that on the workbench too.
Yeah, because we can scan it.
Bees!
This individual wears a placid expression as he piles one block atop
Can you
another,
imagine
playing
if,
quietly.
Al, imagine a
The
dude
incongruous
the size of
is that he
Casey
appears to be a full-grown
suddenly looked
adult.
at you and went, bees?
Noticing that you're looking at him, he raises his arms.
And
to
he was
give
a-
you a
Casey?
hopeful look.
Oh, he's like a 6'5", 300 pound, like built, burly guy.
He's significantly bigger than 6'5".
Yes.
And he's significantly bigger than 300 pounds.
Yes.
He's probably
He is.
like 7 feet tall and
He's one of the
450
tallest people
Jesus
I've ever
Christ.
met, and he's just like physically like he's just a big tree trunk.
No.
It's not even
I'd
like
like to.
it's not even like unhealthy weight. It's like even if he was like jacked, he's just an insanely large human being.
No.
But he's the biggest teddy bear you've ever met in your life.
Yeah.
A veritable Garden of Eden.
Beware of serpents, Jim.
A veritable garden.
Beware.
Veritable Garden of Eden.
Damn it, Jim! I'm a doctor, not a gardener.
Do you need the food to the old hag then?
Yeah, she could use it.
What'd you say, Alice?
I already did.
No, you gave it to the mom.
You gave it to the mom.
Oh wait, who's that? Is that Stan Bob?
A youngster.
It's Stan Bob!
Quietly playing.
Oh my God, it's Stan Bob!
Stan Bob!
Hey, Stan Bob!
Housekeeping skills of the people living in this room.
Because he's a child. Can't clean shit.
Captain Kirk is not in.
Captain Kirk hasn't had to clean anything of his own for years.
Sliding door. Captain Kirk.
Talk to that child, please.
Captain Kirk.
I believe this room shows that this was in fact a sleeper ship, Captain. Notice the beds. They appear to be in general use now, but show every evidence of being
Do you think, instead of what everyone's been saying, do you think the computer reprogrammed them? The brains?
While they were in cryostasis?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's possible. For sure.
Like, it hit a glitch, and then that's what decided to go nuts and basically create thralls for itself.
Yeah, I think so. Or maybe, like, yeah, its purpose is to take care, so it purposely made people to take care of.
To mother them, right, exactly.
I think that sounds right.
What's the name of that syndrome?
And there don't seem to be others
Which one?
his age he could pal around.
Baby-making syndrome.
Shut up, the caring one, the one that's like forces people to die or to be sick so that they can.
Yes, that one.
I wouldn't be surprised if people stash trinkets away, things that have use and meaning to no one but them. Then again, I am definitely not going to suggest we go looking. Some of these beds don't appear to have been changed in longer than I want to think about. However, if someone wants to show us one of their
it's
little
Munchausen by proxy.
That's it.
Munchausen by proxy. Yeah, where a person fakes illness of their child or whoever's under their care just to make it so that they take care of them more.
I have a feeling that's what's going on here.
Yeah.
We'll see if I'm right.
Stan Bob. Did my mom say I could talk to you?
Why, yes, she did. What can you tell us about things going on here? No, not exactly. We'd like to know what you can tell us about things going on.
Tells us.
I don't know that we've seen your mother. Still, if you can tell us something about
Let's not
what's
do
going on
3.
here,
You can just do
why, yes,
2.
you did. What can you tell us?
Why,
It's
yes.
also called
Not exactly.
factitious disorder.
My mom would want me to talk to you.
Oh god.
Stan Bob, you don't sound like a child.
I think I should.
You don't sound like a youngster.
I should have just lied to him and said, yes, she said it was cool.
This seems like a relatively comfortable place to
What's those
take a
computers at
rest,
the bottom?
But you've got more important things to do.
They're nothing.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
No. Oh my god, another room.
Keep back! I don't recognize
Hey, there's
you,
Tuscan.
strangers! Rakaback, Gormagon, you recognize these people?
No, Tuscan, we sure don't.
Oh boy.
Keep 'em away. Keep 'em away from me. They'll hurt us.
Is that his hair, or is he like implanted into that stone?
It feels like a bit of both. Maybe it's his hair that grew into that stone.
We won't let him get you.
Ooh, the teddy bear! Grab the teddy bear and give that to Jakesy.
Honest,
Oh, that's a good
I
idea,
don't want to
Jackie.
have to hurt any of you. It's just that Tuscan won't like it.
Gormagon.
Hope you don't mind, but you really have got to stay back.
Protect me. They're after me.
Oh god,
We'll
yeah,
hurt ya.
they're all presenting
Just
different
stay
disorders.
We really don't want to hurt you, you know, but you gotta stay back.
Uh-oh.
See here, Captain Clark.
Clark.
I told you those
Can you get the
terrorist
Klingons
scum
to
would
get
be nosing
attacked?
around behind our backs.
The Klingon observers seem interested in
feel like you're
remaining
about
to
to.
watch what goes on here. Save new game.
Yeah, there's a new one.
What's that? I'm sorry, I missed it because I was looking at disorders. What?
Baby Man Fight Club.
You like chess? Any good? Jake sees a whiz at it.
Okay.
He's pretty slow
Interesting.
about everything else. My brother Rackaback took away his stuffed bear. Jakesy won't come in here to play no more. This is my greatest game ever.
So give him his stuffed bear back.
Yeah, you can have the dumb bear if you beat my brother at chess, and if you don't cheat.
Alright, we can do that.
Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. Now I've fallen down the rabbit hole of looking at medical disorders. But I just read a thing about how they thought that for some reason they thought antipsychotic medication would treat malaria.
Yeah.
In which it says the approach proved unsuccessful. No shit. How does antipsychotic drugs fight malaria?
I promised, and I do what I say.
I think it's a dumb game. That's what I think of this game. I think it's a dumb game.
We heard you the first time, Rackerback.
Save new. Replace.
Baby Man Fight Club.
Jim, are you all right?
Help.
Captain, that action is...
Can you talk to the Klingon captain?
Captain Kirk, you really don't want to know what we think.
Talk to the other guy then.
Captain Kirk, you really don't want to know what we think.
That's lame.
To my friend Tuscan. They
Can you
say
talk
we
to...
have to protect this room and keep anyone from getting into it. Tuscan's afraid.
Watch what you say, Cormacan. You know I trust you.
He's just afraid, that's all.
I'm more interested in a good fight than in talking.
No shit.
I don't care who you say you are. You're evil monsters in disguise. You want to get by me and the only people I can trust. You want to get into the back of my brain. You want to rewire me and change the way I think. Go away. Go away. Go away. Or we'll hurt you and make you go away.
A room which appears to be dedicated to leisure and recreational activities. At least that's what you can see past the crowd of people. Tuscan is a rather mangy-looking individual of middle age. His hair is wildly disordered and his eyes wide and wary. He seems skittish and likely to burst into flight or fight mode at the smallest incentive. A room which appears to be pieces of wood and plastic. They were originally part of a toy.
I mean, I guess go give the bear.
A pillow. The chess game has been scattered across the floor and the board broken.
Hi there, remember me?
I don't think I should talk to you.
I'll ask the mom if I can talk to Dan Bob as well.
I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Star.
Nobody's really...
Phase? Why don't you just tell me?
Oh no, Jackie, what have you discovered?
No, it's not anything terrible, but I just find it funny. There's something called Paris syndrome.
Go.
Paris?
Paris syndrome is in Paris, France. It's an extreme disappointment upon seeing Paris. Yeah, give him his beer.
Paris.
Here, you can have my blocks. God, that's really fucking
He
funny.
gathers together the blocks and gives them out to you.
You get blocks now?
He smiles broadly as you take the blocks.
The blocks are an unusual organic substance high in compounds of phosphorus, nitrogen, ammonia, and calcium. In this form, the chemicals are inert and make a practical non-toxic toy.
Hell yeah. I know what to do with those.
Do you really expect me?
Yes, I do, dude.
Excellent.
There's also
Inert organics including phosphorus,
This is
nitrogen,
rabbit hole, I gotta
ammonia,
stop.
and calcium compounds.
What'd you say?
I said, fuck, this is a rabbit hole. What I'm going
Yes.
down here. But Koro disorder is making me laugh too. It's not as funny as Paris disorder, which I think is just fucking hilarious. Koro disorder is a severe fear that one's genitals will shrink and be sucked back up into the body.
I think there must
Do you have
be
that one,
some
Alex?
better method to this.
He wishes.
Perhaps we ought to place the blocks inside the container first, so the volatile compounds.
He's too focused on the game. He doesn't want to talk about dicks anymore. He wants to talk about games.
Yeah, I know. Alex is too good for dicks now.
I've outgrown them.
Because it's getting sucked up into your body? Is that what you're saying, Alex? It's going back!
It's turtling.
It's turtling? No. It's Koro disease now, where it like literally gets sucked right back up into your body. It's like a
You know.
cavity at the.
Welcome back.
Oh god.
Like when you know when you take a dick and you just like curl it in on itself until you're completely flat.
I'm sorry. You do what? You do what?
Yeah, everybody knows that experience.
I gotta say, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Not just that, I don't have a dick, so I don't know what you do with it.
Yeah, everybody knows.
I do have one. I don't know what you're fucking talking about.
Where am I supposed to put these blocks?
Can you get the food now?
I have the food.
Yeah, but you just did the blocks. Maybe it changed something.
Maybe I can put the blocks in the...
Give him a standby.
I'm not giving the blocks a standby.
Do you have some intention in mind when doing this, or is it just a random play with the blocks?
No, I think it's a random play with the block kind of thing.
There we go. That's the container.
A light scans the blocks and the computer screen lights up.
The chemicals present are unsuitable for medical use through the presently available processing mechanisms. This constellation of chemicals, heated in an
Phaser
appropriate
'em?
medium,
That's what I tried to do earlier, and Spock was like, oh, put them somewhere where they're not going to disperse it. There we go.
You arrange the blocks on the table in some nice pattern.
I was like,
Captain
the blocks
Kirk,
have to be
is
there for a
anything being
reason.
accomplished by doing this?
It seems to not have left them on the table, Alex. Can you put it in the basin on the left where you got the food?
Yeah,
Save
so
new
I'll try.
replace.
Sorry, I'm still having a baby man fight club.
A light scans the blocks, and after a protracted pause, a mechanical
Just let me
arm
put 'em
pushes them
somewhere.
onto the floor when you retrieve
I
them.
just want to put him somewhere. That's gonna be the same chair thing.
A light scan.
The chemicals.
Do you have,
Do you have another room? What other rooms can we put it in? I can't really. Maybe one of the beds. I mean, like, where the hell are we gonna put this?
Are you feeling all right? You look so sad. Hi there, I'm Captain.
I'm called. The woman's eyes brim with tears.
We know where your boy is. Go to him.
Are you feeling all
I'm a bad mother. I tried to do right, get him what he wants and need.
Who died? What?
I did it. I'm a bad.
A mother's
Who
job.
am I?
Why do you think you were the
What
one
am
who killed
I?
the plants? A mother's job can be difficult. I'm sure. Why do you
I'm eating what the phase makes for me, so I'm just resting. I'm tired.
The woman's
Yeah, we need
eyes
to give her
brim
real food instead of the trank food, I assume.
Yeah, I feel like we need to give everybody real food.
Yeah, so I'm sticking with my Munchausen by proxy
I do
theory.
think it's Munchausen by proxy. That sounds about right.
Do you have? Do you?
I need a
Do you
container
have-
to put these fucking blocks in.
Do you have? Do you have?
Bye! I don't see anything here.
Do you have?
Welcome back.
Do you
Shut the
have
fuck up, Phase.
Facebook.
have
That was so bad. It came around again. It was good.
Well done.
When you do that as the mislinking book theme, that was the peak.
Alright, put it on the bed.
Ah, you like my terrible idea.
No.
Do you have some?
You can arrange the blocks on the bed if you like, but nothing seems to be accomplished by
Do you have what else in your inventory? The box? No, it won't work.
Do you?
Yeah, I've got the.
Yeah.
Food.
We need a container.
Yes.
Captain, destroying the equipment will achieve nothing.
Hi there, remember?
I don't think.
Should have just fucking lied to the kid.
Yeah.
I might
You
wanna
want to
do
go
that.
back and do it?
No. I don't think it's worth it.
You don't want to go back to Save?
I don't think we would get into a stuck situation. Save was after this. Or Save was before it.
box of food.
I'm not going to talk to you.
I don't think we need him, Alex.
I think we should have. Oh wait, she's the communicator.
I don't think I...
This is the chest room.
Protect me.
Will, we really?
We gotta make the Klingons fight them somehow.
The Klingon.
I don't think we want the Klingons
That's
to
a
fight them,
novel
though, do
idea.
we?
Not that it makes a lot of sense, but it's a novel idea.
You can write a whole book on it.
Yeah.
There's not enough left to play on or with after Rakabak's tantrum.
Jim, he has fairly extensive brain damage and may be causing paranoid delusions. It's also resulting in increased levels
What are you looking
of
for?
hostility. His adrenaline levels run quite high, and there's been organ damage from the extreme stress.
Organ damage.
Why do you sound excited about that?
Gormagon is one of the healthier individuals on this ship. Except for
This is
emotional
exciting.
stress, probably the result of being bullied by his buddies here.
Oh.
He's reasonably sound in mind and body. If I had to, I'd feel confident about treating him medically.
Man, he just got an old script. Must be.
Yeah, he did.
Multiple times here where it's wrong.
Yeah.
Like so many others aboard this ship, he's the victim of developmental genetic damage. A chromosomal misalignment induces a greater inclination to violence.
I think
I
so. What
wouldn't
may have
feel
happened too
confident
is
enough to treat him medically without the full database of the
if they
archive
were,
systems.
they could have been genetically altered by the computer or whatever system it is while they were in stasis.
Captain,
They're
I
not
think
even
there
supposed
must
to
be some
have
other
this
way to achieve what
genetic
we're trying
makeup,
to do
and
here.
that's also part of what's making it as crazy as
I
it
don't
is.
think
Yeah.
I can take him, Captain.
I think your theory is still correct.
Have Spock, Vulcan,
Both of them?
Yeah, yeah, he's
Mighty
got two
Melody?
hands.
Mindy Melody.
No, little pinchy.
Oh, Pinchy Pinch. Oh, yeah, that too. A pinch.
See here, Captain.
The Klingon.
You stay away from my brother. What do you want with him? Do you want to fight? I love a good fight.
Look out, Rackaback. They're up to no good.
Hey, what you trying to do?
Okay.
Looks too healthy for me to be willing to cross him.
I'm more interested in a good...
Are you out of your gourd, Jim? That hulking brute will rip your limbs off.
You get no response.
I mean, we've got a Vulcan. I think we'll be
I don't
okay.
care who you say you are.
Captain Kirk.
What room have we not been to in a while? King. There might be some kind of container there. No container here. What's that? No, it's a vase. Put it with the plants.
The potted plant.
The potted plant. The potted plant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Star.
Jakes.
What can you tell me about this
Yeah,
place?
yeah,
Jakes?
yeah.
Can
He
you
might be
smile
willing
for
to talk
me?
to us
Is there
now.
something you want, Jakes? What can you tell me?
The sweet-faced adult.
No, never mind.
I'm Captain James T. Kirk.
Jakes.
What can you smile?
The sweet-faced adult.
Methinks you peasants should know your place.
Methinks.
He looks at you oddly and ignores you.
I can't believe there's so many goddamn things to do with the blocks that are the wrong thing.
Our royal taster seems to be elsewhere. We will not eat any food that is not approved by the royal taster.
I'm gonna put these blocks in that jacket.
Do you have some intent?
I really thought putting it on the table was going to be the key.
Sorry, Captain, but I think you should save them for your children.
Yeah, this seems
You
like
arrange
the
the
way.
blocks on the table in some...
Captain Kirk, is anything...
Do you have some...
Captain. Captain. Dis...
Save new...
Try talking to FaZe.
Hi there, I'm Captain James T.
I'm standby.
Why, yes, you did. What can you tell us about things going on here?
I don't think my mom would want me to.
Hi there.
I don't.
Fucker.
What'd I tell you?
Back to the Baby Moon Fight Club.
There's got to be something in another room.
Don't worry, Captain Kirk.
Definitely shades of Tribbles here too. The Klingons.
A light scans the food box and the computer screen lights up.
The food in this box has been prepared with standard quantities of tranquilizing
Standard
alkaloids,
quantities.
calmatives, and euphorics. The drugs and chemicals
I know, she is in her glory.
cannot be extracted without degradation of their potency.
Oh, shame.
No, I don't think.
I feel like we're really fucking close, and we're missing something dumb.
A large countertop well suited as a workbench with what
And you can't
appears
use
to
it
be
on that either.
mechanized assists and a hookup. A large.
No, so the.
I don't know, you tried it already, but...
No.
When I tried this in here, this is when it gave me a different reading.
Captain, stop for a moment. I think there must be
Yeah,
some
the container first. Where's the container?
Place the blocks inside the container first. Captain,
Yeah, what's that? The top thing.
It's just the computer. It does this.
Inert organics, including phosphorus.
You can't do it on the left.
The plants show no
Do you have... Do you...
Is there a container here that we're missing? Like, what's...
This one here.
The feeder hose
Oh,
comes
Jesus
free,
fucking
and the
Christ.
mechanism
I was like,
pulls it
wait a
out of the
second,
way.
that's the dead plant.
But a terrible stench rises out of the container, smelling like many things died in there long ago. Being born on Earth in an agricultural district has prepared you to recognize when certain plants are not thriving. That definitely describes these plants. Not thriving.
Thanks for repeating it for us, narrator.
The plant clearly tried to set some kind of fruit, but the little blackish green balls couldn't possibly qualify as becoming anything edible.
Ugh, you really don't want blackish green balls.
Bad sign.
The plants show no.
But did it still not work when you put the fucking blocks on there?
No effect. No. Being born.
I opened it. And...
Since the plants in the adjoining bin are healthy, changing this container seems contraindicated. Being born.
Can you try placing it in the bin now?
The neck of this container is the wrong shape for you to fit the blocks inside.
Do you have some?
The neck of this container.
Do you have some?
Okay.
No.
Can you pick up whatever the hell's in the container?
I've tried.
No, the container, not the plant.
A veritable.
Beware of serpent.
Since the plants in the. No. Testing your strength, you attempt to remove the container from its housing. Unfortunately, it is.
Okay, we got something different at least.
Captain Kirk, superheating the nutrients in the container which fertilizes the healthy plants hardly seems like the actions of a sentient, much less of a Starfleet officer. It is likely to kill the only plants in the room which are thriving on their own.
Jim, if you lost...
Fascinating. I had not thought you...
Maybe now you can put the blocks on the table now that you open the container?
The ceiling looks... No, I don't think...
The ceiling looks interesting!
No,
Oh! What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Did you know we picked that up?
That keg is steel and alloy, but inside is something unusual. That greenish mold around the lip appears to be a wild growth. Can't compete against more complex plant life in an open ecosystem. But in isolation,
Another line missed.
Broth, which I take it the keg contains, it does very well indeed. Of course, it seems to have completely blocked the feeder tube, which probably accounts for why the plants are struggling to survive in this hydro bin. Do you have some intention in mind when doing this?
That is not logical, Captain. The stun setting will not sterilize the container.
Being metal, this is going to get very hot, you know.
Place it down somewhere. Ah, the object's there now.
The broth in this container has become contaminated. The container heats up rapidly and foul-smelling smoke pours out of a small opening on the top.
Now try putting the blocks in it.
This container must be refilled with nutrient broth.
Jesus Christ.
Placed for use.
We were so fucking close.
Two feeder hoses roll out on wired mechanisms and insert into the container. From one flows a clear liquid nearly filling
Because
the container.
one of the things is not there,
The
and
other
we're
hose just
gonna get it
makes
from the
burping
blocks.
noises.
Scan it first.
No life form registration, Captain. The keg has only inert chemicals inside, none of which will sustain
Spock
life,
scan
at
it
least not
instead?
in the present form.
No, I mean, that's good, but I will also have Spock.
It is filled with a dense but nutrient-poor liquid medium. This is a typical means of root support and nutrient nutrient delivery for hydroponically grown plants.
Yeah, throw the blocks in. Okay.
Here come the bullions.
The blocks splashing as they plunge into the liquid.
Chicken, beef, and pork. Yellow, red, and blue.
You're not wrong! Heat that bad boy up.
We're gonna give it a medium heat setting.
I do not believe the stun setting is powerful enough to break the chemical bonds.
No, you're not.
Is stun really that low of a heat setting?
Yeah, you know, it's not a lot of heat.
I'm gonna blast that shit. Kazap.
The container heats up slowly and the sound of bubbling echoes from inside. You stop and the container quickly cools.
I think that did it, Captain.
I still haven't figured out why we have Uhura with us.
So she can comment on things.
This container of nutrient broth is ready for use.
Gravy it up. No. If you're gonna do that, save it before you fuck around.
Save, replace.
Save over the baby man fight glove.
No, I don't think.
Just gonna scan it. Nutrient broth.
You
Delicious.
take the metal keg. You settle the container back into the niche it was removed from. The feeder hose, looking shiny and clean,
Ain't that a
glides out
niche?
on some mechanism and reattaches to the newly filled container. You hear gurgling and see the nutrient broth begin swirling through the liquid medium.
Broth.
The dying plants seem to perk up before your very eyes.
You like a nutrient broth? We did it.
My aide and I are merely observing. Both you and...
Alright, maybe we'll get better food now?
Save, replace.
I don't remember the direction of anything in this game. Ah, look at that.
Jim,
It's
we
green
don't have
already.
time for that.
The nutrient deficiency has already been corrected. There is no need to remove the container.
The nutrient additive is making these fruit-bearing plants grow at an astonishing rate.
Yeah. So now we should get better food
The
instead.
species still seems a bit strange, but you expect that. Nevertheless, even as a youngster back in Iowa, you knew when a plant could make a healthy comeback, and these certainly are doing so.
I run Iowa's largest wildlife preserve.
Things are definitely on the upswing now. These plants should be productive and healthy from now on.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Now I'll talk to Lady.
Lady.
I love that song.
Of course, it's great.
Jackie does
Hi
not-
there, I'm
not a
Captain.
fan.
Are you feeling
Well,
all right? You look
yes.
so sad. What?
Do you have any children, sir?
A mother's job.
She's also not a fan of
A mother's job can be.
Little Stan Bob. I try to feed him.
Ma'am,
She's
hold
definitely
on.
not in
Your
shit
son
rush.
still loves you just for trying. Ma'am, hold on to this idea. It may not be your son.
The woman's eye.
Hey, it's Dingle and Berry.
Is that what you've decided to call them?
Yeah, they're Klingons.
You motherfucker, you. That was so bad, but really good at the same time.
All right.
Again, your little specialty spot there, the sweet spot
Yeah,
for Alex.
It's my sweet spot. Where's the fucking fruit?
Is it from that machine on the right? No? No, it's the first aid station.
I could tell Stan Bob that fruit is waiting for him.
Yeah, you can get us Fruity Pebbles.
There we go.
They were here the last time you walked in.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were.
No, they weren't.
Oh, they definitely were.
Comes free easily, dropping
When I came in and I was looking at it, did I leave and then come back a third time?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not realize I left and came back a third time. I don't believe they were.
You want to bet on this one?
Go back to the tape.
Go back to the tape.
To the tape.
Going back to the tape. I don't need the audio for this one.
It was at a different stage, and they said it's gonna bear fruit soon. Bum, 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 bum. We grew fruit. So Jackie, we took out a big steel keg. It had mold in it. We melted the mold with the phaser. We put the nutrient blocks inside the keg.
And with the broth, it gave like half broth. We assumed it was out of the other type, and we used the nutrient blocks to fill in what was missing.
Okay.
And then we walked around a few times, and all of a sudden it gave us some fruit. So we got the fruit now.
Okay, we're gonna give the fruit to the boy.
My mom always says never talk to strangers.
Mama always says.
Always do what my mom says.
How old are you?
Listen, kid, do you want the fruit or not?
It's not a kid. You hear that voice? That's not a child.
He looks like Judge Reinhold.
Does look like Judge Reinhold.
My name is Judge.
Mm.
Gotta make sure it's the right instance. Alright, so you leave the room. You go back in.
No fruit.
Green, no fruit.
Green, no fruit, yeah. I don't remember going in another time.
Does that arrow on the wall have
On
something?
my on my way out, the Klingons come in and I say later, fuckos or whatever.
I'm waiting for that.
But, yeah.
You're still looking at the fruit. Or the non-fruit.
Kirk's classic line.
Later,
fuckos. Fuckos. Well, it's better than his last words, which are fun.
Oh my.
Oh my. And then he dies.
You got the plans to give fruit again, and I'd given up. Oh, I'm so happy. But I don't want to eat this. My son loves fruit, can't get enough, and I want him to have this. Please take it to him. He should be playing in the sleeping hall.
Alright, so you leave.
I've warned him about not talking to strangers, but it's all right if you do so.
It's just
You
goodbye.
can tell
No
him I
fuckos.
said it was okay.
You can tell, yes, because
Didn't
that's...
you say I'm gonna go talk to Lady?
Okay, can I just
I
say...
say Lady, we go to the Sticks routine.
That, in my opinion, this is a classic example of what not to do when you want someone to engage with your child. Of, you can just tell them I said it was okay. Your mom said it was okay for you to talk to us.
Yes.
Here, you want some sweet
Here, you
sweet
want some fruit?
Give me that fruit.
Yeah, there was no fruit there. We do the lady thing, then we go back and there's fruit.
Hold on, I'm still observing.
You don't need to observe any further.
I do need to observe her.
Shove it in your fucking mouth.
This is for me?
You look like
Yep,
you're
yep. You went back in
pounding
and there's the fucking fruit. Fuck
then
you.
I grabbed the fruit.
No. So you were laughing too much at the Dingleberry joke that you walk into the room, the fruit's there, and then you walk back into the room with the mother.
Oh, okay.
I was right on this one. You were right on the first one. We are now even.
Dingleberry.
Dingleberry.
That's such a weird sound effect for eating an apple.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, you heard that,
Okay,
right?
now I can talk to you, Stan Bob.
Hi there.
I remember. You wanted to ask me about something.
Remember
Tell
me.
me about Tuscan and his friend. Tell me about the playroom. Tell me about your mom. I think that's all for now, Stan.
Tell me about your mom.
Hold on, Alex. Really important question.
Tell me about Tuscan.
Did you laugh when Kirk actually said "beautiful day" in Star Trek Generations?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Of course I did.
Beautiful day.
Beautiful day.
Beautiful day.
Or was it tomb? What was it that he puts on his eggs?
Dill.
Dill. Oh right, back corner,
I hate that.
behind the tumor.
It's so bad.
It's through there. Through the east.
Captain Kirk and Captain Picard finally meet up in Star Trek Generations 2. Cook some eggs!
Scrambled eggs and then go riding on horsies.
Tell me about Tuscan. Tell me about the playroom. Tell me about your mom.
Her name's Mom. She takes care of the garden, but she gets real sad a lot. She brings me fresh fruit. Says it's good for me. I like fresh fruit, whole bunches. She hasn't brought me any in a while, and what I put away in a secret place isn't
I'm sorry, what's in the secret place?
Tell me
The fruit,
tell me
the
about
weird
food.
fruit.
I think that's all for now, Stam. Tell
No,
me
I
about
want to
the
hear about
food.
Tuscan.
food out of the machines can make me feel really sleepy and not very good. Mom says it's because of the stuff they put in the food. Tuscan says it's poison and won't take
What did I
food
tell you,
from
Winnie?
anyone but my mom. I put some good food away in a secret
No
place,
more.
but the food doesn't look so good anymore. Do you want to see?
Yes.
Sure, why don't you show it? No, I don't think that's necessary.
Yeah, let's see
I think
it.
that's all for now, Stam. Sure, why don't
Ew.
Real secret.
The youngster opens a hidden cabinet near him, and a sour
Ugh.
smell like rotting fruit flows from the opening.
See, it went bad.
I'm a court check it before you pick it up.
Hi there, remember me?
Uh-huh.
Tell me about Tuscan and his friends.
Tuscan and his friends aren't nice to me. They're nice to my mom because they trust her, though.
Ew.
She's the only one that brings them food.
Did you think they were trying to get into Mole's pants?
But she
I mean,
Tell me
yes,
about-
because the only
tell
other
me about-
female is
tell me about
catatonic.
your- Tell me about the food. That's all for now, Stam.
You prove me wrong, Matt.
No, I just thought they'd have an easier time with the catatonic.
I was just about to say, problem solved.
I know! I'm glad Alex and I rolled into the same
I
really
was
bad
gonna say,
joke.
The worst part about that is I thought that, but then I also thought like, is there any actual excitement in that? Because there's
Listen,
no
do you think
interaction.
those kind of people want that, Jackie?
I don't know, man. Some of them like it. I don't know.
Let's read
Look,
that
rape,
again.
rape is an act of anger, not attraction. There's a big difference.
Hold up now.
Organics in an advanced state of decay, Jim. They're releasing some alkaloids
Jim.
which would induce sleepiness.
Oh, he's just completely off script now.
However, the first effect this mess would have, assuming anyone was stupid enough to try to eat it, would be extreme nausea. So it would never get into a sane person's system.
We gotta give that to Mole to give to Tuscan? That seems like a bad idea.
Slippery, sloppy,
Ew.
stinky, and goopy. But you collect what's there
What's the
into
song?
a large specimen bag.
What, slippery, sloppery, stinky...
Slobbery?
Wasn't there some song that's like and goopy?
Oh, I don't want that. If I wanted some, I could have had it any old
Or maybe I'm just thinking of the Addams Family song.
fresh
They're
fruit.
stinky and they're goopy.
Yeah, there you go.
Keep it in the box, but it
They're all together, Sloopy.
Damn, Bob,
Hang on,
why do you
Sloopy.
sound like a 30-year-old man trying to be a child?
Yeah, probably is.
I know, but they could have gotten a better actor for that. They should have gone with a female actor. That would
With
sound more like
the
a child.
favorite kid, yeah. Well, I still haven't figured out is why Uhura's with us.
She's gonna solve the biggest
Well,
problem. we have.
I wanted Uhura to do some kind of communications thing on this planet, and we
Yeah.
haven't had that.
I joined Starfleet, Captain. But this is where I draw the line.
No, I don't.
Oh boy. Oh wait, incoming a-holes.
Yeah, us.
Quickly, before the
Oh, I meant the Klingons, but yes, that too.
A light scans the reeking glop, and the computer
Glop?
screen lights up.
Glop.
The alkaloids present in this organic mass can be reduced to a high-potency tranquilizer. The undesirable emetics and purgatives can be eliminated. The resultant drug should be mixed with prepared food and eaten to produce a soporific effect. Do you wish to prepare the
Yes.
specified
Abso-fucking-lutely.
tranquilizer from this mix?
No, Skip it. We'll just put this away and go on to something else.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
continue. No, Skip. Yes, continue.
Done. The drug is prepared. Bring over the food you wish dosed with the drug, and the tranquilizer will be added.
Okay. Oh, there are the a-holes. What is asshole in Klingon? I'm sure there's a word.
What?
That was really funny.
What are you laughing at?
The youngsters stand by.
Look, it's Emma.
Just typed in.
Mom, these
I
nice
said, what's
people
asshole in
got me
Klingon?
some
So Alex
fruit.
pulled up the
It's fresh and
encyclopedia.
Oh.
And I went, A-S apostrophe H-O-L-E.
Oh, I missed it.
Plants are healthy again, and you won't have to eat
Oh,
food I'm not
boy.
sure is good for you. Thank you, strangers.
I'm going back to my room, Mom. But I wanted you to know.
Communication is key, son.
You know who Stan Bob's voice reminds me of?
Judge Reinhold?
Garth from Wayne's World.
Oh, yeah.
And like.
Yes, Alex
That's perfect!
Alex has a
That's a really good Garth, Alex!
Yeah, no, Alex has he always has had a remarkably good Garth.
I got a good Garth, what can I say? Man, they can't help but show Uhura's ass. This is literally the reason they brought it down.
Hold on.
Thank you. No! No! I clicked back in and I'm going to no! Taking a long way. I keep forgetting that door exists.
Jackie? Keha.
I'm sorry, pronounce that one more time for me.
Keha. Qeyha apostrophe. Keha.
Keha. I love that, and I'm going to use that now, and I don't want anyone else to know what I'm calling them. You know what's really sad, though? With the people that I hang out with, I'll bet you a few of them will know what that means.
For myself. For another. No, skip it. We'll just focus on for another.
If the person you wish to treat is suffering from A, malnutrition, or B, minor physical damage, then give them this fruit to eat for improvement of their condition. There is no need to process the chemicals in the fruit to achieve this effect. If the person is not damaged in this fashion, but merely hungry, this is a food most individuals would find agreeable.
Trying to get it to pronounce it for me, but I haven't found one of them that can do that.
I think you're right, though. I mean, that sounds right. Winnie, I swear to God, I'll boot you again.
The high potency dosage of alkaloid tranquilizer you...
Go ahead.
Ooh, I think...
As a meal, the food in this little box is a tad high in carbohydrates by human nutrition.
I just added the tranquilizers to this box of food.
Yeah.
As a meal, the food in this little box is a tad high in
Oh, now it gives
carbohydrates by human
it's the one we added.
standards.
So they
Still,
just
it would
didn't have a
supply
different
about
line.
1/4 to 1/3 of a day's average caloric needs, and includes protein, fats, fiber, bit of spices, and flavorings. There are also drugs in the food, some of which we added, you know. It's quite heavy
Oh, they
on
just
the
didn't
alkaloid
change it before.
tranquilizers.
Right.
Bing's one doesn't have it, unfortunately. It can't pronounce it for me. It only pronounces the English words.
I think you'll want to hang on to that particular food box.
Damn it.
Tuscan will only accept food from you. You said you'd help us after we helped you. Will you give this to Tuscan?
I don't see how this would accomplish anything for you. He's too paranoid to believe in such a generous action. He'd think there was some kind of trick.
I admire your intent, Captain Kirk. But from what I've seen of Tuscan's behavior, I must agree with the woman. Would you take Klingon's advice for a moment?
Say what you have to say, Captain Klar, and I'll consider it.
Okay.
I don't think that's necessary, Captain Klar. Say what you have to say,
Let's
Captain
see what you're
Klar.
mad.
The way I see it, you'll need to take Tuscan out of the picture, but without obviously hurting him. You can probably beat everyone up, but that could be difficult and risky for you as well. Food is a universal gesture, even if it is not always accepted. If you made a powerful tranquilizer or dosed a box of food for the lady
Which you
here
did.
to deliver, he might accept it and go to sleep without alarming his associates. Gulmagan, in particular, seems cowed, and this would free him to decide for himself what he thinks
Winnie,
of
you're not
you
sure what to do, huh?
and us.
Yeah, she's
Something
in a
tells
weird
me he
mood.
holds the key to our understanding of this ship and
Abby
those
has
aboard.
become the liaison between Winnie and Miles.
Oh my god.
Miles was like, I want to pet
Get to the
Winnie,
woman
and so
house.
Abby like came over with him while she was in the
will.
window, and she was like, just do this, Miles. And then he's like, okay, but Winnie, but Abby, if Winnie looks like she's gonna bite me, you tell her no.
Miles. balls.
I know. And then later on, he tries to like throw something at her. He takes one of Abby's hair clips and tries to put it on her tail. And I was like, this is why she doesn't want you to pet her.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So we're gonna do this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we're all set. We just needed those words, I guess.
I think you'll want to hang on.
These a-holes.
Can you put it in the slot up top?
No, I don't think.
Just give it to her. Give it to them directly.
Don't worry, Captain.
I have to thank you again for what you did for my son. I was feeling so depressed because I couldn't give him the fruit I know is better for him than what the Fays make in the machinery. I don't trust the machinery food, and that's why I tended the garden, made fresh food. Even Tuscan will eat food I give to him, and he doesn't trust anyone. If you
Alex,
ever need help, just
would you
show
mind
me what
gracing
you
us
want
with
to
your Tuscan Raider impression again?
I don't think I possibly could right now.
What? What do you mean?
Being a liar.
I can't. I'm too low energy.
Are you
I
joking?
need something in my arms to help me do it. Yeah, there we go.
Thank you. Thank you. That's better.
Thank you, Al.
That does it. I was like, wait a second. I gotta get in the. Need my prop.
You need the prop.
I need my preschool giant activity floor pad.
How's Miles doing with that?
He actually has a lot of fun with it since he figured out that he can actually use.
That was pretty good, actually.
By himself.
That's
and Tracy's been really good.
I have to say, since he figured out that he can give himself stickers as a reward for doing a page.
It's true. He's like, I did it, and I get a sticker.
Yeah.
It's like Alex with the Oreos.
He just takes one sticker.
The best part is that
That's
before
Alex
he
doing
realized that, he was like putting the stickers wherever he wanted, and then he kind of like lost interest in that. Now it's like he won't touch the stickers until he finishes a page. Adorable.
Oh man,
I
yes.
trust you. Go back to him and show him your food. He'll call for me, and I'll give him this instead. He'll be a good boy.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
Day.
What?
Beautiful day.
Oh, beautiful day.
I like the king is here just to be fucking here.
Yeah, just to be a king.
I do. I like how he gives out orders too.
Yeah.
And these assholes. Mr. Dustbeck. Well, Jimbo.
Not Jimbo.
Stan Bob.
Stan Bob.
Boomhauer.
They're after me.
We'll hurt ya.
I don't want to hurt anybody anymore.
See here, Captain Claw. I told
The Klingon.
I am hungry. So hungry. It looks like good, wholesome. Maul? Where's Maul? I don't take nothing from nobody. Nobody except her. You do something to me.
I get no fruit. Don't take nothing from nobody. No, I'm just a little grandma coming there with your food.
She's a mother. She's not a grandma. The old hag's in the other room.
So I brought you something you can safely eat. You know you can trust me, Tuscan.
Oh boy. This won't do anything to his trust issues.
Didn't want to eat something I couldn't be sure of, though. Give me that.
Ugh, I hate that sound.
Now I want to take a nap. Maul, you watch out for me, okay?
Collapse.
I've got your back, fam. Wink.
Yeah, save a new one. I'd say save an... Okay, or that.
I am feeling a little down, Captain Kirk. But don't bother about me. I'll be all right.
I'm more interested in a good.
Yeah.
This music reminds me so much of just that particular bit of Haunted Mansion in Disney.
I don't think I should go into it right now, but he thinks if
I don't remember it.
I sadly,
hurt his mind.
I remember it too much.
Be careful, brother. Remember that Tuscan warned us people might seem nice, but not really be nice.
I don't know what would happen, actually. After all, I can't read the future.
That's not my psychosis. I'm the one that doesn't know what everybody's all about.
I am hungry. But Tuscan always said not to eat nothing Maul didn't say was okay. Thank you anyway, but I can't take
I do like the voice actor for Gormagon.
I do too.
Yeah, that looks
He seems
good.
cowed. They were right.
And I'm hungry. But Tuscan always said not to eat nothing Maul didn't say was okay. And I'd rather fight you anyway. That's even more fun than eating.
Oh, gladly. I'll take some of this. You've been so good to my young son. And now this extra besides.
Pointless kindliness. I didn't expect it of you, Captain Kirk. I thought you only did something with some payoff in it for you.
Okay, good. Alright, save it again.
Save new. Replace previous.
I listened to my brother Rackaback and to my friend Tuscan. They say we have to protect this room. Well, Tuscan's
Rackaback?
just confused.
Be careful.
I don't know what would...
The individual you're trying. Tuscan is a rather mangy-looking.
Mangy?
Gormagon is a large person with a slightly cowed.
His strength appears to be very impressive, Captain. I do not think I could win in a
That's
hand-
why you pinchy pinch.
You stay away from my brother.
Yeah, we already did that. Or you can communicate now.
Captain, I think there must be some.
No, still her.
It's still her butt.
Maybe have Uhura talk to her, Maul? I'm out of it. Unless you want to just stun.
I hope everything works out for you people.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Let's have a fight. Get you.
Stun the other one quickly.
No, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk to.
Power of the phaser.
An inelegant solution, Captain Kirk, but efficient.
I listened to my brother Rack. Well, Tuscan's just I'm sure things would change. I'm not sure what to think of you. I just don't know if I should trust you.
Well, Gormagon, I think you should trust them.
Okay, good,
They
good.
the garden, which is good for all of us. They gave fresh fruit to my boy Stan Bob when even his own mother couldn't manage that.
Gormagon, neither my aide nor I came aboard this ship expecting anything but treachery and venality.
Nice. That's a good sign.
They've impressed me, and I commend them to you.
Well, despite some misgivings I had, I'll accept what others have said about you. I think I should show
Nice.
you the way into the heart of the phase.
Yeah.
The secret entry that Tuscan is so afraid of. I
Phase
feel that something good can come of this.
Ah, yes. Take me to the phase gook portal.
The face gook portal.
Phase
Fall backwards into the hole. Are you still sitting up?
Oh, he's catatonic.
Captain, he's unconscious. I can't see any point in putting him at further risk.
Keep away from me. I don't need that. I don't want to hurt you, but I won't let you hurt me neither.
Captain,
I mean, that's fair.
I don't think this is
Let's
a
just go down the
smart
hole,
thing for
Alex.
me to be doing.
Talk to him.
I listened to my brother. Well, I'm sure. I guess.
I am feeling.
Anything we want to pick up here?
Pillow?
A little bit of plastic.
Jim, given the mental states of these people, the less damage we do to their
Try the pillow.
environment, the better.
That's all I got.
In other words, Doctor, if we don't need something for our mission, we shouldn't touch it.
That's my recommendation.
Thanks, Uhura.
She is the communications
Thanks for your
expert.
thanks for your contribution on this entire fucking mission, Uhura. Just to be like, yeah, what he
Listen, I've got one job on this ship,
It's stupid.
but I'm gonna do it.
It's one of my favorite lines in the whole goddamn movie.
This room appears strangely compressed, giving a sense of closeness that borders on the discomforting. Every wall is
Discomforting.
interlaced with what looks like a web cage of electrical wirework.
Is that like,
with almost
duck?
organic-looking nodules and bubbles.
Comfy?
Yeah, duck.
You have a sense that you're inside a machine and that it doesn't seem to occupy space in any natural fashion. This looks almost identical to the containers that house the Fays.
I have Spock.
An opaque hemispheroid through which nothing is visible.
Captain, this place is disturbing.
I agree.
Of course, that's probably because I don't understand it. It's amazing how something that once seemed disturbing can become ordinary when you understand it.
Okay. Uhura, I wanted you to do something
Like
on
me,
this fucking
Uhura.
mission.
I say, Uhura, I wanted you to be good, not.
Thoroughly fascinating, Captain.
I'm hoping that Uhura has to talk to the Fae.
That would make sense, but I don't think that's what they're gonna do.
Which the Fays represent. The interface is seamless, and work performed in here is functionally identical to working directly in the computer. Like so much we've seen before now that is highly advanced technology, yet archaic 20th century style wiring carries the electronic information.
I'm here as an observer.
I do like these lava lamps that are happening over here.
The what?
The lava lamps in the back.
Ah,
Save new game.
70s. Like, okay, but au fait?
No, au fait, like in, you know, like au fait.
No. Alex, no one understands what the fuck you're saying.
You don't know that term?
No.
Alex, no one understands what the fuck you're saying.
Clint Eastwood says it in Gran Turismo. That was my first time.
I'm sorry, in what movie?
No, not Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo came out more recently.
Clint Eastwood classic, Gran
that Clint Eastwood classic, Gran Turismo.
You said that like a Who's line. The when they do like the records.
Oh yeah. That was
that great Clint Eastwood classic, Gran Turismo.
I think I did that not purposely,
Yeah,
but it's
subconsciously.
certainly what I was thinking of. You know, like deep.
Based on information I acquired from my interaction with Puzzlewit, we need a connector and some wire to repair this.
Motherfucker, are you kidding me?
Nate, well, you can continue the bit, Alex. Can you give us a verse of Gran Turismo by Clint Eastwood?
I have to poop so bad. It's been taking up the majority of my mental capacity for so long.
Here, give me the goddamn table and go shit your brains out.
The fact that you are so.
Alex.
I've had to shit my brains
Alex.
out.
You can rest for a minute to shit.
Alex.
Hand me the mouse.
Alex, go empty your bowels, man.
Alex, hand me the mouse. Or don't force me to do it.
To empty his bowels for him?
No, to Jackie. All I have to do is pull.
Forcibly evacuate my bowels for me.
All he has to do is pull.
You don't want to know what I'm pulling.
Forcible evacuation.
Where did we get all these wires and shit?
We
I don't
need
know.
to be nice.
Alex, go take a shit.
We're so close.
Oh my god.
Organic fibers, twill woven.
All I do is I pull this and it would be a forcible evacuation.
Again, what am I pulling, Jackie?
The butt plug.
Oh, the butt plug! Wait!
Are you ripping out anal beads like a lawnmower cord?
No! No! Not at all! Not even close! It's really fucking funny though! Your ass would never be the same!
Provide illumination when inserted into an appropriately powered socket.
And then Alex would go,
This seems like a nearly workable idea, but the
Mine
light
was just
bars
like a
present
regular
some problems.
fucking butt plug, but Alex had to do
Yeah, I
it
know.
that whole fucking way!
listen, somehow these streams always get back to anal beads.
Oh my god!
Alright. The light bar is presenting some problems. What if I put fruit on it?
No, I don't think.
Okay. How about...
No, I don't think.
Phaser it.
This doesn't seem to have any application here.
Cool!
This doesn't seem to have any...
I'm glad that's happening.
Captain, Destroy.
You know, you'll stun it. Give it a little. Bzz.
Or do the
The
wire.
information I acquired from Puzzlewit's mind indicates this could be a delicate operation, easily mishandled. I think we should start off with the connector from the light bar in order to
Okay,
complete
light
these
bar.
repairs, Captain.
If you'll bring that over to me,
Oh.
I might have a better suggestion.
All right, Clar. You haven't been a total dick this entire time. We'll give you a shot.
You're gonna club me over the head with it.
Oh yeah, it turns out he's been luring you in.
I worked with things like these when I was younger. Given our surroundings, see if you don't find this more useful.
All right.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Thanks, Clark.
Yeah, thank you.
What the fuck did you do to it? Hold on.
A constructed mechanism permitting an electrical power supply to be safely joined to an appliance or device.
All right.
Allow me, Captain. Let me do that.
That's what allow me
The
means.
information I acquired. I think you will find it fits just here.
Oh God, Al, you know you make me laugh a lot, but tonight has been just gold after gold.
I believe we can get this repaired speedily.
Oh, good. Uhura's gonna bring him over a piece of wire.
See that it will easily fit. Here.
Hey, she's here. She's helpful.
She did something.
The final connection is made, and Uhura smiles widely.
That's it. That fixes the broken connection.
Good job, Uhura.
Our
Uhura, why don't you put this wire right here? Okay.
Thank you. I am now once again whole, and no longer an intelligence divided against myself. The system you repaired will re-enable me to analyze and update received data from external and internal sensor systems, altering conceptual constructs of previously acquired data. These systems appear to have been malfunctioning for some time, although it will take additional review to clarify all conditions. Much may have been lost permanently.
Jim, do you notice? The phase isn't switching between I and we like it did in the oratory. And the voice is a single note, not a harmonic chord of blended voices.
And it hasn't suggested we don't get some
it's
doing
definitely a harmonic chord.
I am chagrined that my disabilities have endangered my mission. The compassion was launched with the best of intentions. If I can answer anyone's questions,
Oh, here's the time to do it.
do so.
Captain Kirk, you don't mind if I ask a question, do you?
You'll get your turn, Klingon. Just hold your horses.
Jesus.
I guess, Captain, ask away. You'll get your turn, Klingon.
Two.
Just hold
Two.
your
No.
horses. Yes, Captain,
It's
ask
got to
away.
be two.
Yeah.
To give me first place to speak is a mark of honor, Captain Kirk, and does not pass unnoticed, particularly in light of the urgency of your own questions. Hayes, this ship passed through the heart of Klingon space. We were not even aware of it until it was nearly out of our territory. We backtracked it and found it must have closely approached places we find sensitive. We expect assurances that data you may have collected there will not reach the hands of those who mean us harm.
We seek proof. We expect you to download your entire memory into our ship's computers, that we may search it for data you have no right to.
Thereby would you not acquire data to which you had no right?
My aide speaks too strongly. While it is true we are interested in the knowledge and technology you possess,
I like Clara. The aide's a bit of a
He's a
dick.
dick, yeah.
knowledge of how to twist space back upon itself. For that data, we will treat with you as one civilized people with another. But it is a justified request that we ask you to destroy all data dealing with anything you learn within our borders.
Had I any data, I would agree to seal it. However, as you should have deduced, I have none. Until my sensory systems were repaired, my ability to receive and process data was severely impaired, especially in regard to external data updates. Based on my present reanalysis of nearby space, I would speculate that my only data on your present sphere of influence would be as that area of space existed a very long time ago.
That is information for us to know, not you.
Oh god. Shut up, Aid.
Jockey's Claw.
But on the same basis as we would bargain with you for technological data, we have more to offer with you, I believe, than the Federation represented by these others.
Don't be a dick, Clar.
So web cordo.
Phase, do not be hasty making that decision.
I lack sufficient data to make any assessment. I can give no answer at this time.
The primary reason we came aboard was to find a way to stop you from landing on top of our colony on Atopus, which would certainly kill thousands of our people. Now that your external sensors are functional, have you altered your plans about where you intend to put the ship down? How did your systems become damaged?
I'm curious about what your builders really had in mind.
No, that's Captain Kirk choice.
Yeah.
There seems to have been some shadier agenda. The eugenics
I want to ask all these questions.
Some of the ugliest abuses in
I assume we're allowed to ask all of them. What's the fourth one?
Notorious characters like Khan Noonien Singh, whose name still resounds with infamy. How is the ship you call the Compassion justified?
I'd be interested to learn more about those who built
Also
the
a good
ship.
one.
Their achievements certainly seem erratic in sophistication, but much of it goes beyond even what we are capable of accomplishing today. For example, the Paralance medium for recording computer data is something we are only now beginning to explore. I think there's much to be learned from these people. That's all for now, FaZe. I assume we
so
can
let's
talk
do.
to you if we have more. The primary reason we came
Let's go through all
was
of
to
them.
find a way to stop.
No, Captain Kirk. I will certainly not set the Compassion down in a populated area, now that I can see it is there. I am at present in communication with the planetary authorities, and they are directing me to a stationary orbit until further arrangements can be made for my wards. Then are there other questions?
Is the ship still set to land on Atopus?
That way we had to put
How did your systems become damaged?
Yep.
I am sorry I cannot explain this at this time. I do not even know if it is explicable, but I will search my memory for an answer for you. Then are there other questions?
Is the ship? Please clarify the anomalies we have perceived while being
No,
on
it's the same question. Yeah.
I'm curious about what your builders really...
I have no information about your eugenics wars, but a fundamental social philosophy of the builders was that civilized people of goodwill would tolerate and value variability as a sign of cultural and social health. That a civilization will be judged by its tolerance of disparate ideas, by how it treats those who cannot protect themselves, be they very young, very old, or otherwise challenged. By the measure of altruism extended to those less powerful, even when rightfully in possession of something desired.
A central aspect of Vulcan philosophy is embodied in the Idic. Infinite diversity in infinite combinations. It would seem the builders pursued similar high ideals.
High ideals, perhaps, but that does not explain why these people are in space phase.
More than this I cannot explain. However, you can locate additional library data under the heading Compassion. Oh, I haven't made it available. I should have done that immediately.
Oh! Oh, the French! Oh, the French!
Fascinating, Captain. That instance of forgetfulness makes it possible to speculate that the phase is not wholly restored after all.
Then are there other questions?
Yeah, you might as well have the fourth one.
Please clarify.
I'd still like to know a little more about why these people were shipped into space.
I'd be interested to learn more about those who built this ship.
Yeah, might as well.
My best recommendation is to examine the library records under Builders or Technology. There is more data than I can easily explain. Then are there other questions?
Is the ship still set to? Please. That's all for now, FaZe. I assume.
I would still like to learn more about these people.
That's all for now, FaZe. I assume we can talk.
Thanks, Uhura.
We don't need to ask Uhura's opinions. God.
Often find that there are more questions than answers.
I guess have Spock look at the little green crystal from the dig.
Save new game. Replace an iridescent crystalline lens about the size of your palm. Although the lens magnifies things you look at through it, somewhat like a magnifying lens, the image is distorted and warped. Pretty soon, this seems like a non-productive way to use the paralens.
Yeah, just do a normal scan.
Although the lens magnifies... This palm-sized lens glitters like iridescent crystal.
Uhura, doesn't this remind you of...
Yes, Captain. This appears to be an intact paralens. The glass shards I noticed in the oratory are probably the broken remnants of others like this. Captain, this appears to be an intact paralens, a nearly unique form of computer data recording media, quite advanced. The glass shards I noticed in the oratory are probably the broken remnants of others like this, but we should be able to read this.
I guess pick it up and bring it to the oratory?
Yeah, maybe that's her purpose here.
I guess.
It looks like the it looks like the fridge that they keep the dinosaur DNA in.
Oh, from Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Dino DNA! Well, until you want to put it in the Barbasol can.
This room is thoroughly fascinating, Captain.
Which, by the way, I love that someone online actually made a 3D print STL file
Oh, really?
making a Barbasol can that you can store shit in like that.
Captain, I believe that the answers we are looking for reside...
The lens slips easily into the terminal's reading port and the screen activates.
Compassion. Diagi, decision. Shambrum, philosophy.
Shambrum.
Builders, technology. Exit database.
Oh,
Compassion.
this is going in order.
Exit database.
Tell me what compassion is, computer.
Class starship.
Tell me more, tell me more.
Signified the compassion for the travelers, all of whom were diagnosed with life quality inhibiting disorders of class 3 or higher. After a full generation of debate on ethics, a consensus opinion was reached, the so-called Diagi decision. Final plan destination of the compassion was a return to Shambrum in 4 generations.
I wonder if Shambrum's on the charts.
A landmark of planet-wide consensus.
Probably
The
not, but
first
you know,
of
whatever.
such sweeping effect
Maybe it's
in the
that
history
weird,
of Shambrum,
weird star that Alex was like, what is
failure of
that?
the individual nation state, and the rise of pan-world participation in self-rulership.
No, that was
All
Clamac.
individuals
Mm.
suffering at
No,
class
no,
3
Of course it
or
was.
higher were sent on extended extrasolar transshipment to await research into these conditions and their treatment.
Okay, so they
I
are
just
shipped
want to know,
off.
Phase, are you listening? You keep saying you can't remember or you lack data or what have you. Even the library data seems vague, incomplete, and contradictory. If you don't know, then who does?
Forgive the pause. I had to think long and hard to discover if you had correctly passed this final test.
I would
You
have liked to
correctly
hear more.
identify the heart of the matter.
Yeah.
Let me introduce
Oh
you
my
to
God.
my builders.
Oh, here we go.
This is madness. Phase, what is this?
You seem a violent people.
Captain, our phasers. They're gone.
Despite our misgivings, you have shown yourselves to
The Brassica again.
spacefaring peoples we
Right, they were from the beginning?
would
Yeah.
most trust to make first contact with. The contest has been in progress for some time.
Oh god, this whole thing has
Situations
been
in which your
a
true
Brassica.
colors
The
have been
whole
explored.
the whole fucking game has been a Brassica
Invitation
test.
has been made. You may return to your ship if you prefer, or you may step through whenever
Yeah,
you
we'll
are
step through.
Yeah, why not?
Alex, this may be the time where you want to go empty your cafe.
You also may want to save.
I think, Bones, it's
Well,
Shakespeare.
that's definitely.
Though this be
Yeah,
madness,
Sauvé.
yet there is a method in it.
I agree with the sentiment, Captain Kirk. There is something more going on here, far deeper than first appearances have suggested. I imagine you will accept the invitation.
Naturally.
I will certainly choose to go.
Naturally.
Of course you would.
I believe the invitation is extended to all.
I will not permit that, Captain Clark.
Oh, shut your hole, Aid.
Prevent you. I will not go. It is certainly a Federation trick.
Fucker.
You begin to sound like Tuscan in the other room. Get a grip of yourself and act like an officer.
Grow the fuck up, Aid.
Save it, Alex.
Save new game. Replace previous. Save new game.
Piss puddle. Portal. Piss puddle portal.
I was thinking something along those lines.
Of course you were.
Come on, don't tell me that doesn't look like a piss puddle.
No, it does.
I was also trying to do like brassica, right? So like
cauliflower, cabbage,
yeah, but
broccoli.
also like there's like a Brazilian steakhouse.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh yeah. A brazier.
Yeah. Branzino.
Bronzino, I think.
Yeah, but brah.
Bray.
These are all bad.
I like the Brazilian steakhouse one the best.
I think I just want to go to Brazilian steakhouse now.
Yeah.
That's what you came up with?
I can't come up with anything better.
It's probably sturdier.
I really would like to continue to look at the
This palm-sized This palm.
Use it.
Use.
Crystalline.
Use.
It seems to be stuck.
Use it.
Use. Maybe use the computer instead.
Set to land on Atopus. That's all for now, Faye.
No, that's the top. Yeah, we don't want that one.
I assume is the ship still set to land on Atopus colony? That's all for now, Phase. I assume we can talk.
I will do my best.
Yeah, phase. Use the computer instead.
This palm size.
No, I don't think that's
The one right there, like right above it to the left.
It's probably It's probably
There is nothing particular.
No, it's probably sturdy. It's
I don't
probably
know.
sturdy.
Just pass through the piss puddle.
This is not a life form, Captain, but it does.
Oh, I really wanted to get that other info.
We'll load and get that if we need to.
Captain Clark, I will not let you depart. These human scum have tricked you. If I have to beat up all of you, I will. You, Vulcan, you understand orders. Help me knock out my mad captain, and I will take him away and out
You
from
understand
here.
orders? Why do you think he would help you?
Use Spock on the 8.
Well, that's not good.
I'm sorry.
I am determined to go explore. There may be dangers, but I accepted that challenge the first day I decided.
How did he beam up at the same time?
Because he said he ordered him to beam up.
No, I believe we know it's different because in Star Trek 3, I'm sorry, Christopher Lloyd is clearly not saying
Look, Bo, when he has to get beamed up. Yeah, but also Christopher Lloyd is not from Kling. It's a different breed of.
Yeah, that was clearly 10 years earlier than this, though.
From Kling. Klingons from Kling. He's gone, Captain.
Maybe we should have contacted the ship.
They just vanished.
Captain's log,
Okay.
Stardate 6269.3.
What the
Landing
fuck
party
is
and
that?
Captain Clark have passed through a portal in time and space. We're about to face tests by the
Oh
brassic.
my gosh, it's
Success
like
will
a
mean
plant
formal
alien thing with big
Ooh,
eyes.
formal relations.
Ew. I don't like the sound of that.
Does formal relations include Godhead?
Please tell us what's going
I mean, it would, wouldn't it?
Patience.
It better be the best fucking godhead you've ever had.
It is Godhead, Jackie.
Society still ill
That doesn't mean it's that
with
good.
your cultures have more questions.
We've had enough. No more foolish tests.
No.
More tests. Let's just get on with it. I'd like to hear what the others think. We've had enough.
I'd like to hear what... I will withdraw until you address me again.
Man.
Save new game.
Yeah. Brassica, and then something that rhymes with Brassica.
Jessica.
Jessica. Yeah.
Did you see that? Did you see that TikTok?
Jackie.
Yeah, Hoops is not watching any.
I don't watch TikToks unless he fucking shows me. I assumed he showed
I've
you
got
too.
a cadence.
I don't have
Jackie,
TikTok.
what's the cadence?
He goes to poop. He comes out. He shows me TikToks.
I have a poop. I show Jackie some TikToks. I go do something else. Then I go have a poop. Show Jackie some TikToks. And I go do something else.
Legitimately, it's gotten to the point
Every
now
time
where
I get out of
as soon
poops,
as
I
I
got a
hear him
TikTok.
flushing, I pause my show because he's gonna come out and show me TikToks.
I have 1 or 2 videos. I see if Dylan sent me anything. Yeah.
And then he shows me all of them. But there's one that he made me laugh where they were doing the stupid fucking ad at the theater for Dune 2 where it was like Chani, all these other people, Jessica.
Jessica.
I love it so much.
I don't know. I'm trying to come up with a good way to put
More like Asuka.
Sloppy, Holy Spirit, Brassican Godhead. There's too many different things. We don't have enough space.
That's why I think Asuka works.
Asuka?
Yeah, hit the delete key.
Oh yeah, I see. Nope, doesn't work.
Oh, you've broken. Just hit A. Oh, there you
go forward.
What if you do BR-ass-Ika? There you go.
You added a C.
No, isn't that? Oh, you're right. There you go.
Are they not double C's?
Double S.
That works.
Yay!
Break.
Break. Alex needs to poop.
No, not just a regular break. That should be it for the night, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Alex needs to poop.
That's your call.
It is 10:30. That's Jackie's call.
Yeah, I know.
We know how it goes. I'm gonna turn off my mouse. Where's my dingle dangle? There we go.
Would you like me to look up Dingle Dangle?
It closed its eyes. Sorry.
It did that a long time ago.
Yes.
I know. I wasn't looking at the face.
Would you like me to look up Dingle Dangle in the Klingon English Dictionary?
What's the dingle dangle?
I'll just look up Dick. I feel like that's the most appropriate for us. Dick.
Watch, it's like 5 syllables long.
Huffle.
Oh.
Huffle.
I don't like that.
H-U-T-L-H. Huddle.
Nope.
Huddle. I
Nope.
thought it was Huffle. I was like, oh my god.
Nope.
Is Hufflepuff really just like a
I legitimately don't like that either.
dick joke?
I don't like any of that.
Alright, I'm off poop.
Alright.
Alright. Good night, Jackie.
Good night.
I'll see Alex.
Hang out with Hoops while I poop.
Nope. I'm going to bed. Good night.
You don't need to hang out with me, Jackie. I get.
I say, who's practically lives here? I think he's okay.
I am capable of living on my own for the 20 to 30 minutes Alex will spend in there.
I'm a grown man, and I can be alone.
Good night, peeps.